Alright, hello, welcome to another episode of the Cullingworth FC Critical Career Mode. For whatever reason, my game likes to crash almost likes to crash before I start the stream. So if there's a little, opening stream thing before I actually get into the video, there's not much I can do about that. It's just a pain in the arse sometimes. Because I don't know what's happening with the Twitch streaming thing on here sometimes. But anyway, it also doesn't show my length of my stream up in the top right anymore, which is a bit weird. But I'll use my own brain. I started about, 8:30, so I'll probably finish about 11:15. Anyway, what we've got today is we've got the finish of the transfer window, as well as 3 league games and a cup game. We're kicking off against Norwich at Carrow Road. That is going to be a ball breaker. I mean, they're all difficult games. None of these are going to be easy. We also have QPR at home as well, the Roydwood Terrace. Then we'll take on Crystal Palace at the Roydwood in the Carabao Cup. It's our first Premier League opposition of the season, which would be quite interesting to see how we match up against them. Unless they're in the Championship, I've just not realised. We've got Birmingham away as well to complete the episode. We'll also have a transfer deadline day as well as a scout report to come through on the way to simulate to Coventry, which will start next episode as well. Actually, while I was on the calendar, I should have showed you the results of the last episode, but you can see them while I was talking there anyway. We kicked off our Championship season with a nice clean 2-0 win over Millwall. We then took on West Brom, and it was 2-2 for quite a while, and then they got a sending off, and I took advantage of it. It was a 4-2 win in the end. It was very good that they got a sending off, otherwise I don't think I would have got 3 points from that one. We then took on Bristol Rovers, and it was a 4-2 victory in the Cup. I didn't really I wasn't really too serious in that one, is the point I'm trying to make, because I'm not really too much caring about the Carabao Cup. I mean, it's a cup, but it's not the cup that anyone really cares about too much. And then we took on Huddersfield, and oh boy, the scripting in that one was a bit interesting. We lost 4-3. We tried to bring it back, but it just really didn't go in our favour at all. I don't know what happened with that. But what we are going to do is we're going to kick off against Norwich. It's kind of weird not having the length of the stream in the top right, because I don't know how long I've been streaming for. It's weird. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go into it again. It doesn't seem like the narrow formation actually works anymore. So what we're going to do is we're going to rotate back to this. And we're not going to have Shuhu and Volchenkov swap positions. We're going to have Shuhu come up there. Volchenkov be on the bench with Vidovic here. We'll then rotate Vidovic with Mason, because Mason works a lot better there. And I can't remember who we had in goal for the Huddersfield match. I think it might have been Carrasco. So we're going to give Romalishka a chance in the Championship to prove himself. We're also going to have Ferretti. No, we're not actually, because we have Ferretti start the Huddersfield game, didn't we? We're going to not actually mess with the lineup too much because it is a big team, possibly the biggest team in this league. It's going to be a difficult one as it is. Marin's a little tired, so we'll rotate in Thorn. And I think that's how we're going to go with this one. Just more or less the strongest we can. I mean, that's the strongest I think we can do. Right, so basically, looking at the league now, we've had a decent start. Don't be fooled. It will probably all fall down. We've got a lot of very good teams in this league, and the team we are facing today are undefeated. They're on a winning streak of 3. We couldn't quite manage that. The one team that scored more than us in this league as well, so it's not going to be an easy run of it. It's a big heavyweight clash in terms of goals scored. In terms of a promotion race, I don't know if it's as big of a heavyweight clash as what Forest and Norwich would be, but it is going to be difficult. And reading down the table so far, some teams have played 4, some teams have played 3, and we have only played 3. At the bottom of the table, the only team to yet pick up a point is Bristol City. They've lost 1-0 each time. Fucking hell. Swansea conceded 10 already. At least we're not the most conceding team in the league yet. Probably will happen at some point, but not yet, thankfully. So, Norwich versus Cullingworth. I'm surprised to have a press conference for this. They've still got quite a strong team. They've still got some players from, obviously, Premier League now kind of time. They're playing a 4-1-4-1. We're playing the 4-2-3-1 narrow. What we're going to do is we're going to have Lishka in goal, Moraes and Fernandez as a full-backs, Gomez and Diaz as a centre-backs, Vlasic and Alexandre as the CDM partnership, Caballero, Jay Mason, and the captain, of course, Cam, the best player in the world, and Vidovic are going to be that midfield 3. And then up front, we're going to have Shuhu. Hopefully, he's going to become free scoring now, because he started scoring last episode towards the end of it. Start of it, obviously. He doesn't start well in the season, but he seems to pick up goals as we go along. Carrow Road, though, it's not going to be easy, I'll tell you that much. The biggest challenge in our early championship run Kind of have a look at the Premier League and Europa League fixtures in real life right now. I'm more looking at Rangers because the guy I work with is a massive Rangers fan, so kind of keeping an eye on that game. So I can either laugh at him or, you know, don't know. He laughs at me, I guess. Get into it. I don't really know what the scoreline's going to be here. I'm just hoping, if it is a Norwich win, hopefully it's not a demolition. I would absolutely welcome a point in this kind of game. Absolutely, 100%, no doubt in my mind.
Bringing you live action from one of the most exciting leagues in Europe, the Championship. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players.
So Norwich in second, Cullingworth in 8th.
Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
If we beat Norwich, obviously we go above them. Well, actually, it depends on goal difference, but I think the goal difference probably wouldn't matter. Argent getting 2 goals in his previous match. I mean, at Premier League level, he's not proven to be brilliant, but at Championship level, he's probably one of the best. I mean, we've never seen him play in the Championship, but he's got quality. I feel like in the Championship, he's going to be one of the few players, or one of the many players, I should say, that will help fire Norwich up. I think, honestly, Norwich will be the champions. If it ain't us, which it'd be a miracle if it was us. Quite honestly. If it isn't us, then it's probably Norwich. And I'm not trying to say we're going to be a title race, because we're absolutely not. It's going to be a scrap. It's going to be a scrappy season.
Well, we
have to rely on possible red cards from some of the bigger teams and just sheer luck on occasions. There's quite a lot of Premier League talent still. Well, I say Premier League talent. There's quite a lot of talent in the current Norwich team still there. Moranchuk's a little problem as well. He was joint top scorer, I believe, with Jay Mason. Or one behind, anyway. I mean, it's only 3 games in, but, like, he's kicked off the season on fire. Just has Jay Mason. And, of course, some of the rotational players on the bench will probably get a bigger outing against Crystal Palace. I mean, they probably won't play a rotated team, but we will. But we're kicking it off at Carrow Road. Game 1 of Season 4, Episode 3 is underway. And it's going to be a battle. It is going to be a battle, this one. This is the one I was kind of most afraid of, especially early on. Moraes lost the ball early as well. Puertas. Challenge by Vlasic. I don't know why Moraes has gone so far in, but that's why he's gone so far in. I should trust him, really. Is that a corner, or have I managed to kick it off of him? I think it's a corner. I do have the commentary audio on, I just don't really pay too much attention to it. Maybe I should turn it off, I don't know, but it feels a bit empty with it not being on. I know I'm commentating, but it feels a bit empty without the actual commentators. Low-key, I kind of expect him to just score early and completely fuck us over, but oh my god. Sorry, what? How has he done that then? How have we allowed him to do that is probably more the question I should be asking. DeAngelis to Vlasic, who's got a bit of pace about him. Not a lot, mind. We're going to have to just try and... I've kind of run myself into a corner here, yeah. Josh Sargent, the striker, has come all the way back there. And not only that, he's managed to somehow give away a corner to us. Which, I mean, fair enough, I'll take it. That's a better scenario than I would have expected from that. I was trying to turn back with Vlasic. I was considering just running down the wing and then bang it into the middle, but obviously that wasn't going to work. Mason now looking for Gomez, probably.
And over it comes.
Actually locked onto Vlasic for whatever reason. I'm not quite sure why. Ignacio Fernandez. Bit of quality from Spain. Carabao. Oh, whoa! What?
Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well. A goal at the heart.
I've absolutely messed up Caballero's name there, but I'm just confused. Don't get me wrong. It's a brilliant ball in by Ignacio Fernandez, once again, creating from that right back spot. I've just tried to shoot this first time with Caballero. For whatever reason, took a touch, panicked me. The shot is straight at their goalkeeper. And this is where the questions begin. I managed to get a little bit away, actually. I managed to poke it a little bit away. It's a save, but not quite enough of a save. Now, I didn't expect to be up here at Carrow Road. Don't get me wrong, I'm not unhappy about it. It's just a bit of a scrappy goal, and I'm not really caring about that either. But I I'm surprised I've scored it, quite frankly. That was meant to be a first-time shot with Caballero, banging it into the net. For whatever reason, it took a touch. I tried to shoot as it was coming to me, and it took a touch anyway. It's a weird season for Caballero so far, but he's actually put us up against the Canaries, so, I mean, kind of helps a little bit. And he's also intercepted that pass. So I have to build it up a bit more now. Vidovic. Fernandez making that run again. You know what, honestly? I wouldn't mind him as a right mid if we were using wide midfielders, but we don't use wide midfielders, which is why I have him running forward. Because he's so good. Vidovic. Vlasovic. So far, oh, that's an awful touch. He says a foul, but I didn't really have much, bearing over that one. But no, in all seriousness, Fernandez has been a really good signing so far. I hope he doesn't dry up in terms of assists and creation and all that. Marias, what a tackle. Double tackle. Don't get the ball, but De Angelis is going to play it out to Vlasic, who, I mean, he's not quite set the world on fire just yet, but we'll give him a bit more time, obviously. Although he is a Premier League kind of player, I guess, because he was at Brighton. I don't know how much game time he got up there, but I thought it was a decent little free agent signing. To partner Alexandre, if we were to stick this formation, which I think we are going to. Lishka, good catch. He's still #1 currently on the t-shirts, or the kit numbers. Whether he remains like that, we'll see in the future. But he is going to be #1 this season.
Mason.
Not Caballero. Carrasco may get more appearances, but he's still #1 in my heart as Roman Lishka. He's been around here longer. Marias, that's an awful ball. Or is it? Vidovic. Oh, it's kind of come out weirdly. I'm just playing it back. I don't want to lose possession. I didn't quite honestly, I didn't expect it to go to Vidovic, if I'm being real with you. Shuhu gets to the yard of pace. Back to the edge, Alexandre. Vidovic. One more to Caballero. I'm trying to find something here. Marias. Is he going to get that? He is. Well, he initially did, and then he got tackled. Fucking hell. They're good defensively, and it's showing. It's showing that they've been in the Premier League. They're probably yo-yoed in these first 4 seasons, to be honest. I read out the Premier League results every year. By my calculations, that wouldn't actually make sense, because they'd have to be in the Premier League by season 4, right? No, because season 1 they'd be in the Premier League, season 2 they'd be in the Championship, season 3 they'd be in the Premier League, and then season 4 they'd be in the Championship. So yeah, they probably have yo-yoed. Either that, they've just not gone up at all. Oh, Sargent's gone for it. Go ahead, Lishka. Either that or Lishka managed to save it. It looks like Lishka managed to get a save, but Sargent's gone for it, to be fair. Give him credit. About 7 minutes in, and we are leading at Carrow Road. What the hell's just happened there? Castrovilli is an idiot. He's tried to shoot it off the byline at the post. Somehow it's come back to him, and he's headed it off the post again. Make a shout to your teammates there. You don't. You can't score from there. The ball's still there. That's just a bit of a distraction there. Lishka, just back heel that way. Alright. I mean, it's not been great from us, but it's not really been great from them either. It's been kind of a dead match, to be honest. The goal which we do currently possess... That's not what I did. The goal which we do currently possess was not a very good one, albeit I'm not caring. Why are Gomez and Fernandez both in the same place? I mean, it's defended away, but it's the questions we have, once again. Roman Lishka, he's 20 now. I'd like to keep him on at the club till the end, but I just don't think he will be. I'm going to be straight up with you. I don't think Lishka will be here till the end. I mean, I could keep him on as maybe a second choice or a third choice goalkeeper down the lines for the Cups, maybe, but I could also get money for him. It's offside against the Norwich player, which is why it's just rolled out of play. But, yeah, as well, my last day of work was meant to be today. And I wasn't initially going to record this because I was going to be out celebrating how, I enjoyed it and stuff. It was just like a celebration of work, I guess. But I'm actually finishing tomorrow. They've asked me to work an extra day, so you're lucky. Marias, that's a brilliant run into Caballero. Oh, it's just a little heavy, but is it going to fall? Vidovic. Oh, it's just slightly heavy. I don't know who made the pass. Was it Vidovic who made the pass? Whoever it was just slightly hit it a bit too heavy, and that's the difference between us and possibly, I wouldn't say it seals the game, but a good advantage anyway. Gomez gets a tackle in. Moraes gets a tackle in. Oh, what heroic defending from not only Albert Gomez, but of course Adriano Moraes. And it's caused an injury for Norwich actually as well, which is not the intention. But they will have to sub him off. He's not going to be able to continue. It's not really intentional. I've just put my body on the line to stop an equaliser. Yeah, it's just a tangling there. Castrovilli gets tangled up with Moraes. And he's still on the floor. Norwich opting not to make a substitution while the man is still on the floor. Oh no, there we go. Oh, what happened there? Castrovilli is coming off now. Les Malou making his way out. I don't know what that glitch was, but that's interesting. Just left him lying on the floor. Imagine. Physio doesn't come out to help. Now corner for Norwich. They're not going short for once.
And there's the delivery.
It's easy to defend then. They always try to go for the first man. I'll get over it. She's not the fastest, which means I will need some help.
And something has happened at the Cayenne Prince Foundation Stadium. Exactly what? Let's find out.
Caballero is that help. We'll play it back to Vidovic. And Caballero again.
Opportunity it is.
Spots Jay Mason. Oh, it's a good bit of defence, to be fair. Alexandre. Oh, he sold him a dream. Vlasic. Vidovic. Oh, one more to Jay Mason. Oh, I wanted to curl it around the defender, but didn't get around the defender. Probably shouldn't have taken that shot on at all, to be honest, realistic. In all realism, that shot probably shouldn't have been taken on by me. Alright. Defence is a bit... right, have I got any midfielders that want to come back and help, you know? Just an idea. Just a plan I've got, you know. Blocked by Ignacio Fernandez. Don't know why it's kept him on it. I was trying to switch to my other defender. It's a good tackle, I believe, by Vlasic. Alexandre's panicking, but we get it away. Okay, you know what? Just don't go to the right player then. Just, you know what? It's too much effort and everything. De Angelis has done very well. Moraes, I'm just going to boot it clear. Hope for half time we stay 1-0, honestly. Maybe even get a second. I don't know. I doubt it, the way we've been playing. I mean, they deserve the result, quite frankly, but at the same time, we're grinding it out. I told you it'd be a grinding season. I didn't say it would be easy. At half time, it's 1-0. 1-0 to Cullingworth FC, and I'm very happy about it, quite frankly. I'll take that, honestly. It's not the greatest of goals that put us in the lead, but it's a goal. I'm not really caring. I think, honestly, they deserve to be in the lead, and quite frankly, I knew it was going to be our backs up against the wall for this Norwich game, but you never know, alright? We can get an early second in the second half. That would be brilliant. I doubt it, but that would be brilliant. Those are results around the ground, so anyone who cares. I mean, if your team's up there and they're winning, congratulations. If your team's up there and they're losing, I apologise. And of course, if you're a West Brom or a Blackburn fan, you're drawing 0-0, so I really don't have any comment. Looking at the stats then, 56 to 44 in terms of possession, 5 shots to 3 in favour of Norwich, but 2.2 expected goals to 0.8 expected goals. So we have more expected goals, despite only having 3 shots, and they've had 5 shots and not even mustered up 1 expected goal yet. So maybe we deserve this. Carabao Road kicks off the second half. This time it's the home team getting the ball rolling. Once again, I have absolutely no idea how long this episode's going to be, because for whatever reason on the Twitch streams took away the length of it. I can't see it now. I mean, you guys could never see it, but I can't see it now either, so I'm kind of just guessing. It'll probably be around 2.5 hours, the usual, and everything, but like, I don't know that. Like I said, an early goal to kick off. Oh, it's Vlasic. Oh, it's Vlasic. Mason, though. Knocking it back to Shuhu. Caballero. Oh, he's not going to get around his man. Good reading by the right back. Oh, I believe is the right back. It could be the centre back. I'm trying to go back to Moraes. Puertas has got a bit of a run on me here, but we've read that expertly. Adriano Moraes is fucking wonderful, by the way. I would say sign him for your own career mode if you could, but of course he's a regen. And he's also... Yeah, he won't be able to sign him because he's a regen. I mean, you might get a Marcelo regen of your own, but my one is Adriano Moraes, and I finally got Adriano instead of Ederson Moraes. It's brilliant to say from Lishka. I keep calling him Ederson Moraes because I'm thinking of the fucking City goalkeeper. Not that I want to be. We don't talk about the Man City Man United result. I think I talked about it last episode anyway. Why has De Angelis stuck out the way of that? Not sure, but I mean, Lishka's made the save anyway. Honestly, I thought it was going to be 1-1. Well, bet against it. They are going to go short this time. I'm going to bring Caballero short to pressure. They may go middle now that I've brought someone short. It's Lishka's all day long. No worries there. Try and wait for the area to clear out a bit. This is for... okay, well, it's for Marias. I'm kind of glad it didn't go there because the Norwich players didn't move.
Who?
That was for Marias as well, but we work it. Oh my god, Marias is going into the striking role. Okay, Caballero might have to, you know, have another rest. I don't know what's up with him at the moment. It doesn't seem to be clicking for him. I'm not sure why. Also, Marias decided to just play striker there. I don't think I've done actual custom tactics for this formation yet, which probably is a problem. But he's back. Look at that. See what I mean? He's so good, man. We definitely missed him when he was injured that first season we bought him last season. Oh, Vido. I mean, it wasn't really your fault. The pass was a little heavy. Kept losing possession. Norwich against Sheffield United. Their season doesn't get any easier. Neither does ours. We're facing QPR. They're going to be a little wild card team. I mean, Rodriguez has gone for a bit of a spectacular, but why do that when you're 1-0 down, mate? We'll freshen it up a little bit. I'm going to bring Caballero off because I don't know what's up with him right now, but he just doesn't seem to be clicking. We'll bring on Isaac Brown. He's had a good run recently. He's had a good bit of run of form. I was thinking of bringing on Thorne, but maybe use him against QPR. But definitely Isaac Brown. Caballero is a bit sus at the moment. Don't really know what's going on with him, but we'll figure it out eventually. Norwich also making a substitution, I believe. Oh, it's my free kick, goal kick. I thought it was their possession. I'm an idiot. Okay. Ignacio's going to need some assistance here, and he's not getting any, so we're just going to play it back to De Angelis, who I know is there, which is lucky. Alexandre to Mason. Shuhu wants to make that run. He's gagging for making that run. He's not going to win it over Makudi? Sorry if I've mispronounced your name. Honestly, I thought I would get to Shuhu and he'd be able to... I think what lets Shuhu down is... I know it's the case for every striker, but the lack of physical. He's the most physical striker in the club, but maybe I should try and work on his strength with a development thing, perhaps. Development plan. I'm just trying to defend, so I'm not really paying full attention to my words. Gomez has done well. Marias. Sometimes I just lose my train of thought when I try to defend on this game because sometimes the defend. No. There's absolutely no shot. There's no shot. Marias is injured. If he is, he has to wait till after this fucking pass to play. Look at Isaac Brown, by the way. Imagine. Oh, slips over there as the defender. Marias better not be knocked. Oh, yes, got a knock. Ah, damn it.
Norman.
It better not be for a long time, because I've been gushing all his praise about him, and if he gets injured this episode, I'm fuming, by the way.
20 minutes.
I think what we're going to do is, just for safety, I don't want it to be any longer than it has to be, we're going to bring Marias off. We're going to put Ferretti in that left-back role for the last 20-odd minutes. And I think... we've got one substitution left, haven't we? I'm not going to do anything... I'm not going to risk anything defensively. In fact, I'm not going to risk anything. We'll just leave it like that.
No problems grabbing hold of.
I'm still 1-0 to the good. It's gone right into Lishka's hands there, has the ball. Fernandez receives it, but we have got the substitution ready. Marias, I don't want him to be too discomforted, especially since he's had an injury already in his career mode in it. It forced us to play Arlo Bourne, who in League One probably wasn't the player you really want. Marias, back to Brown. Oh, it's a good chance. I maybe should have played it on one more. I probably should have played it on one more, actually. Don't know if Shuhu was in an offside position, which is why I took it on. Substitution now. Adriano Marias will make way for Luciano Ferretti. I don't know if there are going to be any Canaries substitutions.
Here it is now, a substitution.
Why does this game seem out of time today? Like, it's announced a substitution before a substitution's even happened. I don't know what's going on, quite frankly. Ferretti is coming up for Marias. I don't want to, like I said, risk it. It'd probably just be something that keeps him out a couple of weeks, which hopefully isn't. I always like a bruised shoulder for 5 days, because we need him ASAP, especially with this run of games at the end of August. Alexandre's not the tallest, he's not going to win that, but Jay Mason is. Just keep the play going, we had the fucking ball. What is the point in that, man? Alright, whatever. Free kick. 15 minutes from time. We could actually grind out a result here at Carrow Road, and I would love it. I would absolutely love it. That being said, I'm not shooting this. We'll aim it for Vidovic and do a 1-2. Inside. Alexandre. Vlasic. Back post. Is it Shuhu? Oh, it's defended away. Jay Mason's got a touch to it, but not really any control over it. We can't afford Norwich to have a counter-attack here. I've committed Fernandes. I'm an idiot. Oh dear, I am an idiot. All right, we're gonna bring Alexandre across for this. Don't worry for Fernandes. I worry big time. Okay, right. I mean, it's a bit of a suspicious tackle. I mean, it's not. I've got the ball, but it could have gone either way. Honestly, with FIFA 22, it could have gone either way. I kind of wanted, you know, Jay Mason to make a move rather than just stand there in the way. But you know, I probably should have told him that. I should have said, "Oh, mate, make a move rather than stand in the way."
Many thanks, Alex.
Defended by Gomez.
Not the best challenge, free kick.
What's the right? Okay, just so we're aware, the ref's not going to show it because he's a little prick. What's the foul for? I'm gonna hide this bar. Just the only assumption I can make is that it's just glanced off Fernandes' hand on the way through. Because there's no actual foul. Must have deflected onto Fernandes' hand. I'm not going to go into too much detail with it because I want to try and make sure we get this. This would be a colossal 3 points.
And time for the change now.
Substitution, Norwich. It's 8 minutes from time. Huggle coming for Sargent. Scored 2 in the last game, but unable to put one away today. Not very happy. Daniel Farke's trying to reassure him, but of course, he's not the manager there anymore. But also, can't reassure him. It's a big game. Oh, it's a decent shot. I really thought I'd dragged my player in front of that, but I hadn't. Les Malou. Oh, fucking hell. 18. Who's 18? Ferretti. He's kind of backed out of tackle a little bit there. I forgot he was 18 because I switched Fernandes number 2. He's new main right back, isn't he? Brown with the block. Running down the clock. Brown with the block. Come on. 6 minutes left. I know I said I'd take a draw, but right now, we've grinded out so much. I'm disappointed with any less than the win now. Ganges is probably the man don't want to come out here, but I have done. Headed straight to Lishka's hands. It changed my player without me doing it, of course. The usual, the norm in this game. But, I mean, it was kind of good as well. Ref. I know it's a clean tackle, but it's just the way he's coming from behind. You've got to have questions about it. Oh, the cross is awful, but it's still going to fall for the... That is pure and simple. The game just giving them a goal. Like, it really is just the game giving them a goal there. Now, don't get me wrong, my defence here was not brilliant. I've just tried to clear that. It's fallen straight for them. What is the fucking point? I can't do anything there. I don't like it's Ferretti. I can't do anything about that. Lishka's opened his legs like a fucking hooker. And I can't, he won't save it because his legs are wide open. Like I said, I would have taken a point at the start, but I'm disappointed now. We might have to try and push for a winner here, lads. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know how we're going to do it. We've got 2.5 minutes. Brown. Nearly losing out on the ball. Ah, come on, Jay Mason. You're meant to be the 90-rated superstar. Also, if they win it, I'm going into meltdown. I swear to God, I'm going into meltdown. Probably shouldn't be committing Gomez out here, but you got to do sometimes. Well, honestly. Gomez has done very well. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me, man. It's written. It's written. It is a written game. This game has got writing all over and it says, give them the win. I can't do anything more there. It's Ferretti again. He's on his way out. He's got to be on his way out, surely. Honestly, if an offer comes in for him, I might have to accept it and bring someone else in as backup because it's him again that's at fault. Gomez plays it to Ferretti. I've tried to insta-clear it. They're on me, and they've played it across so well. I'm not mad at the Norwich goal. I'm mad at fucking Ferretti. Actually, that's a complete lie. I'm mad at the Norwich goal. But the fact of the matter is, we're 1-0 up for a full 79 minutes because we scored in the 8th minute and then they scored in the 87th. But we're in the lead for a pretty much full game of football. They come in and just steal the win. It's fucking dog shit.
And the ball is moving.
And I knew they would. I knew after the equaliser, I just knew they'd fucking take the winner. And now they're going to defend like nobody's business. Can I get a point out of this? No, I can't. I can't. Of course I can't. I've got one attacking option, and it's Shuhu. I don't know where. I swear I start with 3 cams rather than 1, but I must have missed that fucking part where I decided just to shrink the whole defence. Oh, they're just playing like... They're playing like I thought they would play the whole game, to be honest, now. It's going to be 3, probably. I wouldn't be surprised, quite honestly. Ferretti's done well there. I mean, See, it's him at fault for both the goals, but he's done well in that situation. I'm actually kind of, well, I'm not kind of at all. I'm completely pissed off.
Both sides had their chances, could have gone either way, but in the end,
Heartbreak at Carrow Road. We had the game. I mean, we weren't exactly in control of it, by no means. They were all over us. But it's just the fact that I knew it was going to happen. I called it as well. I knew they were going to get back into it. I didn't know they were going to win it. I'll give them that. They've done well to get the winner. But I knew it was going to end without us getting the 3 points here at Carrow Road. They've just edged us. That's a pain in the arse, man. That Huggle goal, quite infuriating, to be honest with you. I can't blame Ferretti too much for that one. I've just pressed insta-clear, and he stood right there. Lishka's at fault for that one, for opening his legs like a hooker. But that winning goal for Norwich, that's all Ferretti. That's all Ferretti. I'm just watching this back here. I want to see, like... So, Gomez plays off to Ferretti. Can we go to the instant replay feature, actually? It'd be easier to watch it like this. So, Gomez, struggling a little bit. Plays it to Ferretti. I've tried to one-touch past that to, I believe... I don't know who that is to my right. I think it might be Vlasic. Potentially Brown, actually. I think it might be Brown. Either way, I've tried to pass it to him. The only guy right on side of the referee is the guy I'm on about, in case anyone's unaware. I've tried to pass it to him immediately. For whatever reason, Ferretti's taken a touch. We've been caught in possession. De Angelis has been caught out as well because he expected it to go up the pitch, I'm assuming. And it's come across. Fernandez wasn't ready. And it's an empty net for Norman to win it for Norwich. It's annoying. It really is. And I'm going to say it now. If Marias had not been injured, we would have probably come away with the 3 points. He was one of the best, if not the best player on the pitch. Roman Lishka somehow gets man of the match for us. I'm not quite sure. I mean, I'm quite sure he did quite a good amount till that last 3 minutes and then the 5 minutes of added time. Oh, I'm actually so pissed off. I don't know if you can tell. I'm really upset. Right. So, 7 shots on his goal, 5 saves, 2 conceded. It's just unlucky. I mean, he's had a good performance as it is. Marias was very, very good today. His runs, his creation was very, very good. He's injured, but hopefully it's not for too long because we're going to miss that creation. Bruno Caballero with our goal, which admittedly was a little bit lucky, but you don't know unless you try, I guess. And Ignacio Fernandez, 6.8 with the assist. I can't help but put that on Ferretti, can I, really? I mean, it's not really surprising that the guy who, the guy who I had to bring on because of an injury is the one who lets down. Norman, man of the match, of course he is. He won the match for them. Had a solid performance, to be fair. I don't know why he's left striker. I'm pretty sure he's a CDM. But anyway, 7.7 for him, man of the match, a goal for him. Rodriguez having a solid performance as well. 7.2 for Les Malou, who got the assist. He came on for an injured player as well. Can't remember who the injured player was. I think it was Castrovilli. And then Huggle with the other goal. A bit lucky, but it was a goal anyway. Kind of annoyed, but it is what it is. So it's a 2-1 win for Norwich in a situation where it should have been a 1-0 win for Cullingworth. So, bit hard done by, quite frankly, but it is what it is. That's what I mean by this is difficult. That's what I mean by this is going to be... It could turn in a moment. Flip of a coin. The game could just go away from us, and it did. I'm not expected to win them all. I'm not even expected to get promoted. Expecting to get promoted first season round, to be quite honest with you. But I'm expecting a bit more there. Try to hold on. He's out for 4 weeks. Of course he is. Why? My best performing player is out for 4 weeks. And the worst thing is, I'm actually going to have to start Ferretti there. But it is a challenge for us. I don't want to shit talk Ferretti because he's solid usually, but he just seemed to be the centre of everything that went wrong there. I'm not sure why it always seems to be one player that seems to fuck it up. It's not always I don't know. I don't know how to word it, but it's not always that person's fault. But Ferretti it was wrong place, wrong time, and he just didn't play well when I subbed him on. And honestly, like I said, Marias wasn't injured. But at the same time, if I'd not subbed Marias off, he could have been injured for longer. So it is what it is.
Thanks, that's all.
It's like a 50-50 there. If I keep Marias on, we could probably win the match. But he's out for even longer, which honestly I might have preferred looking back now. But I didn't expect to lose, to be honest with you. It's a pain in the arse. Our manager rate's gone up at least, though. Adriano Moraes has suffered a hyperextended knee injury. Be out for 4 weeks. So no more Moraes for this episode. And he won't return until sometime next episode, which is a bit annoying, but... I mean, I don't really know. We've got something here. We've got a Bruno Caballero transfer offer, but I just want to read this. Just wanted to let you know I'm feeling good, boss. Are you? Right, it's coming for Adriano Moraes if you need me next game. You absolutely bottled the shit out of that, to be honest with you. That winning goal was your fault, mate. But who else have I got at left back? I mean, I'm not saying Ferretti shit. I'm just saying Ferretti was shit there. We've got Yartsev and Illich, and they're both loan listed. Have we got anyone else that can play left back as a second position? De Angelis could. Honestly, maybe we put De Angelis left back to see how he goes, and we smack in Diogo Ferreira at centre back. Because I'm not really happy with Ferretti currently. Did I just save over? I can't remember. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. But we will now. So, pretty much, we'll see. All right. I think I'm going to try De Angelis at left back for this game. Of course, if it doesn't work out, Ferretti will be there on hand to help. I kind of want to rest Fernandez as well, but that would have been Ferretti. You know what? Fuck it. We'll bring in Nikolai Allo. Fuck it. He doesn't seem to be going. I don't know why he's not going. He's a very good player. He's just not for us anymore. I don't think he's championship level, but I'll give him a tryout. QPR third. It's in our top team. I think we're going to be in for a whole lot of disappointment this episode, to be honest with you guys. Quite frankly. Norwich go top with that win over us. QPR undefeated still. One of the 5 still currently undefeated teams in this league. Reading, QPR, Cardiff, Nottingham Forest and Norwich are those 5 teams. Did Bristol City pick up a win at least? Or anything? They got a point. Fair enough. Fair play on. Right. QPR up next. It's not getting any easier. That might be the title of the episode. We'll see. Got to go back to the main lobby because Marias can't even be in the lineup anymore. I'm actually frustrated because I brought him off more or less as soon as he did it as well. It's 4 weeks still. Like, it's kind of annoying. Bailey will be the backup fullback, I think, on the bench. In fact, should I start Bailey? No, Bailey can have the Carabao Cup. Why can't I remember the cup competition? Look, it's so irrelevant, quite frankly. So, yeah, but I think it's going to have to be Ferretti in it. I'm on about Bailey's going to be the backup. Fernandez will be the backup. I don't know where my mind was there. Marin's coming on for a game. For Vido. But Vido can be on the bench. It's not like Vido. Vidovic didn't even play too bad. And quite honestly, it probably should be Caballero that makes way. But it's just his pace that kind of wins him over for me. But I'm actually gonna do that though. I will actually bring Caballero off. What foot is Vidovic? Vido is a left footed. Marin's a right footed. Yeah, this is the right way around then. But I suppose Marin is a right mid. He's happy with it. I'm happy with him, so that's okay. We'll actually give Volchenkov a nod. Shuhu didn't really perform that game, and I'm honestly considering starting Brown. But that'll probably be the Carabao Cup where I start him. Brown is a very good player. I would love to give him a lot more time. In fact, actually, one more thing I want to do. I want to bring Thorne onto the bench. He's already on the bench. I want to give him a sub-appearance this game. Lishka can stay in because even though that first goal was his fault, second one he couldn't do much about, and he had a decent performance. I'll keep faith in Lishka for now. If he has an absolute howler here, though, against QPR, we'll be changing up. 5-2-1-2 being played by our visitors today. Some tired defenders, though, which you might be able to take advantage of. They have got a very strong squad still, and they might be a wild card for promotion, potentially. We got Lishka in goal, Ferretti and Allo as the fullbacks. A major downgrade to the fullbacks, apparently, between Norwich and this game, but that's we move, you know. Gomez and De Angelis as the centre-backs. De Angelis may be on fraud watch, to be quite honest with you. He's not been great this season. I also said he was my favourite out of the two, and he's just, I don't know, he's just not transitioned to the Championship quite well enough, in my opinion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him the game against Crystal Palace at the Carabao Cup, just so you can see what real football's like against Crystal Palace. But anyway, that's a what am I going on about? That's a story for another time. Anyway, we'll restart. Lish getting goal. Ferretti and Allo as the fullbacks. Gomez and DeAngelis set up partnership. Vlasic, Alexandre, CDMs. Marion, Mason, Vidovic, those cams. Of course, Mason's going to be leading the line as a captain and the best player in the world. And then we've got Volchenkov, who's going to be hopefully getting through and nicking some goals, perhaps. But that's the problem with having Volchenkov up top in this formation. Is he's not very physical. So it kind of needs a physical striker up there. So either we work on his physical, or we just get lucky, I guess. I don't know. 5-2-1-2 for QPR, like I said, though. We're at the road with Terrace. Let's get into it. That's a heartbreaker to kick off the stream, though. It's just unlucky, quite frankly. It's not... I mean, the first goal was just sheer luck. I'm trying to clear that, and it doesn't happen. The second goal is completely on Ferretti. Obviously, Lishka should have made a better effort with the first goal, but I just felt like it was going to go in anyway, regardless of what Lishka did there. Didn't really have enough time to adjust himself. Ferretti, though, it's questions about you, man. You're starting today, but you've got to put in a performance. Do one more cross. Try to find an option. There we go. Just bang that in with Volchenkov, and we move. Right. After disappointment in that last game, we're back at the Roydwood, at our home, our upgraded home.
Promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek
And
Gray
it can
in the
only
commentary position,
get better.
Expert analysis by my partner,
Initially,
Stuart
before this
Robson.
game, I would have
I'm
said we
looking
can beat
forward to bringing you
QPR.
the cut and
They're in,
throttle
they're
of the
undefeated.
championship. Stuart,
I
tell
still
us
want to
about
beat
your
him.
thoughts.
Thanks,
But a
Derek.
draw would
Often
not
we
be the
talk
worst
about
result.
tactics, the individual players that are missing,
And of
but
course, I
so
want to get a
often it's
goal
the
for this
mentality of the
10-goal
players
streak
that is
challenge
key
thing
to winning
that
any football
one of
game.
the board
Which of
objectives
these
is.
teams has the right attitude
So I want to try and
today
do
is the
all the
big
board
question.
objectives because I probably won't get automatic promotion. Player to watch,
Well, he
Jay
always
Mason.
has to
Didn't
be
really
regarded
shine
as
in
a
the Norwich game.
dangerous opponent, so
Don't tell me he's a
what should
bottle
we
merchant
expect to
against
see
the
from
big
him
teams. He's
this
not Bruno
game, Stuart?
Fernandes, is
I
he?
would describe him as majestic when he's playing at his best. He glides past his
Probably higher
defenders.
rate than
He's
Bruno
got that
Fernandes in his
ability
career
to
mode,
run
to be
with
quite
the
honest. I
ball
don't know how he's got to
into
90
open
so
space.
quick.
He can pick
Well,
out
I had 3
passes, he can
seasons.
reel
He's
out
grown
the sight
15
situations.
overall.
He's
He's going to be
the most
99.
creative
I
player
can
on
tell
the
you now,
field
he's going to be
today.
99. He's not even reached his potential yet. That's mad to think about. That is insane. He's 90 in the championship and he's not even close to reaching his potential. Right. So. There's the squadron. Hopefully a win. I've changed up a little bit because players are tired. But of course, I've kept said players that are tired still in reserve, like Fernandes, like Shuhu. Well, Fernandes is tired. Shuhu just didn't play well. Quite honestly.
Well, it's a defensive-looking lineup, but if the wing-backs break, the midfield can get
It's
close to the front
actually
pair, and the
more or
front
less.
can
I
link
can
up with
only.
each
I
other.
can't
They
recognise
should
many
still
different
cause
names
problems today.
from the QPR squad as what there is in the base game, like season 1, and this is season 4. It's another 5 at the back, though. I think actually credit to Norwich. I think they're the first team this season that we haven't played 5 at the back, not counting pre-season. Even if they did beat us in the last minute, which is very annoying. Ferretti's on forward watch, DeAngelis is on forward watch, and Caballero's on forward watch currently. Nicolai Allo has got a chance to prove why he should stick around. And honestly, I'm all for him sticking around if he was younger, absolutely. Oh, there's no chance I'd sell him, but he's 31, and he's only going to get older and slower, which is a problem. Ferretti's made that run. Touch is not great. It's out to the edge to Mason, who's tried to hit a shot and it's closed down. Honestly, the stadium may need to be changed, or at least the weather may need to be... That's offside. Lishka's done very well. I just want to take a look at my defence here, guys, just quickly. I mean, I know it's not offside. I just wanted an excuse. So DeAngelis, for whatever reason, is over there. Gomez, for whatever reason, is there. Is he offside? No, DeAngelis is playing him on. Fuck's sake. Fraud watch me, I tell you. Still a very good save from Roman Lishka, though. Big ups to our young goalkeeper there. Like I say, when he's under pressure, he plays well. And once the transfer window closes, he go back to shit. Marin couldn't quite get it off to Volchenkov there. It's QPR's again. This sun is kind of annoying, I'll tell you that much. Gomez does enough. Vlasic, who is... I'm not going to say he's on fraud watch because he's new, but questions have to be raised sometimes about his decision making, like that, for example. Alexandre is a solid man we always know and love. Oh boy, have we not got Ferretti out there? No, he's inside for whatever reason.
Opportunity to take the lead.
Oh fucking hell! I'm not really sure what's happened there. There's no doubt in my mind that Gomez is fucked up. It is Gomez's fault, if anyone's. I don't actually remember personally switching to Gomez at that juncture. And honestly, he was out of position before I took over him anyway, so. It's a near post shot. Lishka, again, he has to have been in better in that situation. He's got to be covering his near post a bit better. But QPR take the lead. And I told you it wasn't going to be easy. Chair, making it 1-0. This is going to be a fucking hell of a season, I'll tell you that much. If the board's expecting automatic promotion, they're looking at a wrong club, quite honestly. Because I don't think it's going to be on for us. That being said, I said last season we're at a League One title race and we went and won it, so. Spoilers if you haven't watched the League One season yet. Although you should probably be watching that one before you watch Season 4, quite frankly. We're starting in League 2. You should be watching Season 1 and 2 before anything. How seasons work. That wasn't for... Right, and what... Right, okay, I just want to take a look at this, because it might have just misjudged my stake, perhaps, but... I've aimed it up to Ferretti. Yeah, okay. Right, cool. Aimed up to Ferretti. Nah, actually, you know what? We'll go for the very offside Marin. I don't even know he's played that pass. That was meant to be knocked up to Ferretti and whack a ball in the box, but of course it's gone wrong. I know he's offside. I don't need to watch the fucking replay. He's miles off. Absolutely. I know he's offside. That's the problem. It wasn't meant for him.
Field.
Oh, this doesn't have a bedroom light on with this sunlight, maybe. I don't know. That's a confliction, maybe. Ferretti's done well. Again, he's on fraud watch, so he has to do well, really. Gomez into Vlasic. Jay Mason. I'll run myself, mate. Oh, no. Oh. Marius Marin. Not to Tvolchenkov. Oh, shoot first time. You know, I'm pressing B before you even got the ball, so it's prepared for you to shoot. You just didn't, did you? You took a touch at the defender. I'm not sure why you've done that, because that's not what I've instructed you to do. Okay, why is Gomez out? You what? Fuck it. All in with Gomez apparently as a left back, because I didn't even put De Angelis to left back. That was the whole plan, to put De Angelis to left back, bring Ferreira on, and just not have Ferretti in the squad. How did I forget? Oh, honestly, my short-term memory, I swear to God sometimes. I need to do something about it, quite honestly. Short-term memory is a mess.
Trying to deliver it accurately.
DeAndre's heads it away. You know what, we'll give Ferretti a chance, because he did okay there in that situation, but still a corner of them. Oh, Alexandre's tackled. Guess who's got the ball? Absolutely not me. Offside against the bald man coming back anyway. I don't know his name. I just called him the bald man. Offside trap. It didn't, but it works, alright. I'm just going to turn my bedroom light off to see if the sunlight on the TV helps. Without any real light. See if it's easier for me to see. And the answer is no. So, I mean, we've given it a try. Just give me a second. Right. Move back into the comfy position. De Angelis. It actually does help. It's not amplifying it as much with the light shining on the TV as well as the light of the sunlight of the stadium. Mason to Marin. It was meant for Shuhu, but that could work too. Vidovic's got a bit of space. Oh, he's fucking been caught up. Like, has everyone's got 99 pace on the opposing team, yeah?
Ball.
I know I've got the sliders in their favour for like sprint speed and stuff, just a little bit. But that's because I don't want to like ruin my players' stats. Because if I do the sliders for my players, then the stats really don't matter too much. Gomez is fucking stupid. Instant opinion change, because it was not meant to be passed there. But luckily, Alo's there. I think what we need is a bit of magic from him, honestly. Quite frankly, I missed it, to be honest. I was going to Carabao Cup start him, but give Bailey that chance. Nikolai Alo trademark run, perhaps. Is the medicine required? He's done so well, to be fair. He's going to get it back.
Surely the equaliser.
Oh, it's not enough on the shot from Marius Marin, but once again, it just shows how good one player can be for your team. And again, if Nikolai Allo was younger, that sounds really weird starting a sentence like that, but you get what I mean. If he was younger, I'd keep him on because he's still a lot of potential and ability to grow. DeAngelis is way out of position now. Fraud watch, remember. Gomez is covered. Thank God for Gomez, honestly. If I ever, like, well, I mean, I said it quite a lot, but if I ever said Gomez was better than, or DeAngelis was better than Gomez, then fucking shoot me, man, because Gomez has done brilliant. He's acclimatised to the Championship really well, whereas DeAngelis has struggled. Probably should play it for Volchenkov, quite honestly. I'm good now. Back to Mason for a goal. 1-0. And it's Captain Magnificent, the man of the club. Roydwood Terrace bouncing now. We've equalised against QPR.
Well, let's look at this again.
Patient build. I should have played it through to Volchenkov earlier. I did, in the end, play it for a 1-2 between Volchenkov and Mason. Leads to the equaliser from the captain. Wasn't by any means the greatest of strikes, but it was away enough from the goalkeeper, and it's gone to the back end there. That's all that matters to me. Jay Mason continuing his scoring streak, and I'm not opposed by it at all, or opposed to it at all.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Is it going to end up being productive for them?
Oh, fuck off, dude. Just, oh, fuck off.
But quick thinking defensively.
Done very well. That's DeAngelis I like to see. If they literally take the lead as soon as I've scored, I've got questions for the coders of this game, quite frankly. Marin not the fastest, but he seems to do well. He seems to do well for pace, even though he's not the fastest. It's an interesting ball for a 5'5" to... You know, honestly, I'm not really sure how the 5'5" header guy has won that.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross.
But he has.
And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper
it's
with
a very good
chance.
header as well.
He's
He's got in front of his man. He's just won the header. Quite simply, it's a magnificent goal. 2-1. No complaints from me there. Volchenkov, first goal of the season. And what a goal to get. Marin's done very well there as well. Full credit to Marius Marin.
So
even though being right-footed, he swung it on his left. And it's a brilliant ball in. And it's ended up putting us in the lead. Can't wait for the winter weather on this game rather than the sunny weather because I can't see fucking shit with the silhouette. I know I said it was better with the lights off, but it's still not wonderful. I'm a line and try to find some space here away from Nikolai Allo. Good luck, mate. Nikolai Allo contains all space. Can I? Alright, cool. Right. So I just wasn't allowed to be the player I want to be there. I want to be... So I'll replay it back and I'll tell you because it's easier than try to remember. Alright, so in this position, I want to be the guy in the front. I want it to be DeAngelis, who is just standing there. I want it to be him to try and close it down. But no, for whatever reason, I'm Gomez. I pressed LV to switch, didn't switch. So the ball's come across. Luckily, I don't know who that is. I think it's Vlasic. We'll just get the name on it because, quite honestly, he deserves a bit of recognition for that. It's actually Ferretti, who he's trying to prove himself back to me, and he's doing a very good job about it. Point is, I wanted to be DeAngelis, and I was Gomez, who is the defender behind the defender I want to be. It would have been a lot easier cleaned up, I think, if I was DeAngelis. 3 minutes into injury time when we're only meant to have 2, so this will be the last opportunity of the half for Queen's Park Rangers. Marius Marin heads it away. It's not fully away. Ferretti sticks in a big tackle. I'm just going to boot off the pitch, honestly. Okay, we're not, because even though I've directed it to go off the pitch, it's decided to lock onto Ferretti. So, I mean, it's half-time anyway. We are in the lead at the break after being 1-0 down for quite a bit of the half. Jay Mason getting the equaliser. And Volchenkov scoring the goal that puts us in the lead. I was questioning whether Was
was
the
a
right
real
move to
threat
put
throughout the
striker?
game, and I'm sure
I've
we're
got
gonna
my
see more of
answer.
it in the second
The answer
half.
is yes. Apparently, I just have to put it on a 5'5" guy's head, and he scores it. So, I mean, who knew?
And the contest begins.
Who knew? At half-time, these are score lines. I'm not really caring too much. It's still early in the season, too early to kind of have rivals in the table, but those are score lines. If your team's winning, congratulations. If your team's losing, commiserations. If your team's drawing, well, maybe one team will find a winner. Norwich are winning again. Of course they are. Norwich are going to go up, 100%. Norwich are going champions. I said it, and I mean it. If we could have beaten them in that other match, that would have been quite a bullet in their shield, or bullet in their armour, whatever. You know what I mean? 56.4 possession. We've had that in our favour. 4 shots to 2 with 2.4 expected goals to 0.8. We deserve to be in the lead, quite frankly, is what it's telling us. Thank you, game, for being on my side.
As anticipated, plenty of talking points.
Now, if we can get a
so
third,
far.
that'd be brilliant.
And now
If we
the
can't get a
second
third,
half
it
is
won't be
underway.
surprising, because this is a fucking difficult league. Alo has read that, and has got
Chance
no
to cross.
reward.
Himalainen,
Nothing like a no
Dominic
reward for a
Ball.
tackle, am I right?
and he takes it on. And still danger here.
Right, I thought I'd go off the pitch there, but I've got questions as to how Ferretti's not in the way. I'm not blaming Ferretti there, I'm blaming the game itself. We can counter actually with Marin here. Once again. Marin's actually quite thriving as a wide player, who knew? His default position as right mid would actually come in useful.
Can he make it
Vlasic.
count?
Back to Marin. From range. Okay, right. You know what? It's not quite what we're looking for. I don't know if I'll be able to see all the way back to the Ferretti incident, which is probably a saying I'll be saying all too much. I'm not really caring too much. Just gonna be a quick little glance at this. He's probably gone for his legs, truth be told. Lyndon Dykes having a bang at it. He's just not stuck out his leg far enough. He's lunged early.
A pity, really.
So good to see from Lishka from that resulting
And a
shot, and in the end,
retrospective yellow
we have missed with
card is the
Marin.
referee's verdict.
Well, no doubt about it. That earlier challenge was a definite booking.
It was a foul on Marin as well, but we you know, move and that. Yellow card for Dunn. Vlasic. Oh,
Chair.
fuck off. Really feels like a game where they're going to
Lyndon
equalise. Rather than us getting a third, I'm being
And the
truthful.
cross is very much on. It has
And again, if
gone
he's
over
the
the
number 10 is
touchline.
going to dribble off the
Will
pitch,
be a
I'm not
throw-in.
going to be opposed to it. I'm really not. I won't complain.
Substitution time it is here.
I didn't see who was coming on. Aldebaggio for Kake. His substitution that QPR have decided to implement there. Maybe bring Dunn off, mate. Oh, Casemiro's been revealed as Manchester United player, which
Yeah,
would
that
be
guy,
actually,
I think
you know what,
he's
actually be very good.
He'll certainly improve their squad and maybe the team.
I would
It's a
definitely
good
not say no to
signing, you
that
have to say.
if that was an option. Alo's done very well there.
Simple for the
I would
keeper
definitely not
to
say
just
no to
come and
Casemiro joining
collect.
United. That being said,
That's
he
very
won't join
effective.
United.
Good
I've
high
tried to do the
pressing.
Nicola run and it's
Only
just
one
done
possession back.
pan
What
out
can
the
they do
gate.
from here?
Oh, fuck. But again, I really wouldn't be opposed to it. Gomez once again in the right position at the right time. And honestly, I might go for a
Well, they
little
can keep
Gomez run.
possession now.
Albert Gomez trademark run smile. Yeah, right. So we won't be doing that again. And in fact, if I could see the equaliser here, it's all my fault.
And the keeper does
I have
make it
just
thwarted.
decided to go to run with my centre back. It wasn't the smartest manoeuvre. But it is what it is. Just messaging my dad back, so I'm not answering. I'm not playing. Give me a second. Right.
Played over.
QPR corner. Oh, got it back just in time. It's a block by Marius Marin.
Done.
I put in a little tackle, not anything for a foul, but like a little tackle. Alo in the way and then doesn't get it away. Oh,
This could
fuck
square
off,
the
man.
game.
I don't know what button I pressed here, but apparently it was the wrong one. I think I just pressed to pass it, you know, like a simple pass. Oh, he's fucking caught it. It was. Yeah, I did it before the left foot touch, so that's that for that, I guess. And they've scored from the resulting mistake. 2-2. what can you do? I've not done that with
Well, he
Alo.
puts it away really well, as you can see, but you'd expect him to score from that range.
But,
They all count.
It's a good play around anyway with QPR after they got the ball back. So, and Lyndon Dykes isn't missing one of those. Maybe could make a bit more effort. But it's my own fault. I can't complain about it. We are going to make some substitutions, and Alo will be one of those substitutions. Fernandez needs to come on. Need a bit of shoring up there. We're also going to bring on Diogo Ferreira for De Angelis. Might be a risky manoeuvre, but if you don't try. Vlasic is exhausted, but he's going to have to just play out the full 90, and we'll have him rest for the Carabao Cup. Probably have either Alexandre and Zolnarovic, or we'll just switch up formation and have Zolnarovic. Either way, 2-2 now. Lyndon Dykes equalising for QPR. My own fault. I thought Alo would pass it a touch sooner, which is what I would like to have done, but a bit of delay on my own part as well. Vlasic. Ferretti. For Mason. He's a man that can make things happen.
Decent progress with the ball at his feet.
Penalty. Absolutely a penalty, and it could be a sending off as well. This will definitely open up the game. It is a sending off. Rob Dickey getting a red card, and that's an absolute godsend. I told you he's a man to make things happen. Wasn't last man, but it was a goal scoring opportunity. They've made a substitution. They bring off a striker, if I believe a defender here. Calvin from Masterson. I don't know why we're in the steward's body, but we are. It is a red card for QPR, and it's a penalty now for Jay Mason to put away. Can he do it?
To put them back in front.
Absolutely no doubt in my mind that he was scoring that. And I remember what I said at the start of the episode about red cards. Teams might need to get them for us to be able to have a chance to get victories. That's a big one. That's a big one from the QPR centre-back to get sent off. What an idiot, man. Why would you go for a lunging tackle like that? There's no need. Jay Mason tucking it into the bottom left. I always knew what I was going to do. Thankfully, the keeper didn't. It's been a while since I had a penalty, to be completely honest with you. So I'm honestly expecting them to save it most of the time. They could usually guess where I'm going, even though they're AI. But Jay Mason, Payson getting the goal there. Penn Merchant.
3-2.
And that's not good for QPR. Down to 10 men and down a goal to Cullingworth FC in their own backyard. Well, not in their own backyard, in our backyard, I should say. Actually, Roydwood, I forgot about that for a second. Gomez has got his big, gangly leg across to defend that. I love Albert Gomez. I know I've said it already, but he is better than De Angelis, isn't he? Quite frankly, the ratings reflect that. Diogo Ferreira is having a bit of trouble. But Fernandez gets it enough away. I wanted to keep running with Fernandez there, but Isaac Brown, he's got a bit of pace. He's not got like an extreme amount, but he's got enough to kind of bring it away. Could someone explain to me why that direct pass hasn't gone to Volchenkov then? Because I would like to know. I'd like to get. I want a finally word email. I've paused it so many times to look at this instant replay and that, but like, it's literally on him. It's Volchenkov's run that's done it. It's locked him off it, but like, I still want it to go to my player, you know?
Now can they make something happen?
Simple man. I want to make a pass and now it goes to the right player. Alexandre gets a touch and Mason will pick it up here.
Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes.
Tell you, the man who makes things happen into Volchenkov, who has taken a stupid touch but won it back, so we'll let him off.
Can he take advantage?
Oh, I tried to get it across to Brown. Great block for the QPR defender. Maybe we should just launch it with Volchenkov. But the problem is, I had a defender on me. Didn't know if I was going to get a shot off. He had a defender on him. I thought I made enough space to maybe just lay it off to him around the other side of the defender and then take the shot on with Brown. But the defender's read it quite well, so it's not happened like that, unfortunately. Gomez. Oh, fucking he just fell. No, they're still on the floor. Oh, I was going to say I thought Gomez was injured for a second there.
Game in the championship coming your way on EA
Fucking hell, that scared the shit out of me. Mason's through. No, he's not, but Brown is.
This could be it. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Surely.
The man who makes things happen can't get around both defenders, unfortunately. It's a great save from the QPR keeper from Brown's shot, but I honestly should have put that rebound away. Maybe I should have shot with Volchenkov and hoped, but I know the angle wasn't favourable. I would probably missed, so I didn't want to risk it, you know. I'm aligning for QPR, try to create something here. We're just going to try and hold on to this now, I think. If we could somehow get a fourth, that'd be even better, but I wouldn't be surprised if we don't. QPR substitution. We're not making any more, by the way. We've done ours. We've made all 3 of ours anyway. I didn't see who came on and who came off. I did see who it was, I just don't know the names of them. Dazelle coming off a field. Final substitution. That reminds me of fucking Tyler Field. Holy shit. Throwback right there. He's probably retired now. I'm going to have to try and get a database of these Cullingworth players and where are they now once we get towards the end. See how many of our initial players have retired. Probably all of them. Vlasic. Not the fastest, but I don't know what I can do here. I would be happy just to play it around the back, but I'm not a fucking rat. Volchenkov is on. Right, okay, I have sweated that. But why is the pass gone like that? Like, you saw the technique of the pass, it was weird. It's not what I did. I mean, I'll be happy if we just hold on to these 3 points, to be honest. If they get equalised, I'm actually fuming, by the way. More points dropped that we don't need to drop.
And the cross is very much on.
Hammerlinen's exhausted. He just wants to try and get something in this. Oh, fuck off.
Ball. Could be threatening. Real chance.
Lyndon Dykes could have just sent my controller through a fucking wall. Thank fuck he sliced that wide. I thought it was nestling in. If Lyndon Dykes had been my downfall in this career mode, we dropped points there. I mean, obviously the points are pretty much wrapped up now. Let's give it a big boot up pitch. A victory. And a big 3 points. Especially as we've ended QPR's undefeated streak and we've got ourselves back in the win column. Good things both way around. Difficult, but good.
Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's made his presence felt in attack, Stuart.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
Oh boy, Jay Mason scoring the winning penalty. Payson, well done. I've no Payson chat though. He is Jay Mason. He's the best in the world. Whoever wins the penalty takes it, and he took it with absolute confidence. I already knew as soon as he won that penalty, he wasn't missing it. That's how confident I am with him. 51 to 49 in terms of possession, 9 shots to 6, 5 expected goals to 3. They have more passes, but who cares? We have more goals. That's the way it is, mate. Man of the match, of course, is going to be Jay Mason. 2 goals adds to his ever-growing total this season. He's loving life in the Championship. 8.4 for him. Volchenkov goal and assist. He definitely was the player to use over Shuhu. I was a little concerned at the start. He proved me that he was right to play. Marrying with an assist and a 7.4 as well. It's a brilliant assist from him, and he actually worked quite well on that left attacking mid-side. Albert Gomez, absolute warrior in defence. Only let down by his other defenders, quite frankly. And the De Angelis rating is not brilliant, is it? 6.3. We'll stick with him for this season, but may have to, if we do somehow get promoted to the Premier League, we may have to do a little switcheroo with De Angelis. 5 shots on his goal, 3 saves, 2 conceded for Roman Lishka. Not a great outing, but I mean it was enough to give us the win, so nothing really to complain about. Elias Chair, the best player for QPR, goal and an assist for him. He assisted Lyndon Dykes, who got a 7.6. Chair get a 7.7, I should mention as well. We had Kake with the assist from right wing back, 6.6, and the guy who helped us win it all. We get a big shout out to Rob Dickey. Red card, fouling Mason for that penalty. I don't know if I'll see it on the match highlights, but you can decide if it's a red card or not.
And the referee's verdict is penalty.
Obviously, we'll take a look back at it. We'll go a bit in depth, you know, just to waste a bit more time. So I think it is a red card, but just in case the refs made a howler. In fact, it's better if I have it on the outside camera, isn't it? You can't see his last defender. That's actually a good camera angle. I mean, he's got absolutely nothing with the ball. It is a penalty in that, but is it a red card? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, it's a red card. I'd agree with the ref there. I thought it was a little harsh at first, but it was a goal scoring opportunity for Jay Mason. So, it is what it is. Results around the grounds. Norwich get their 5th win on the bounce. I think we go into playoffs with that win. In the playoff positions, anyway. Natural playoffs, only 6 games in. Relax.
Just a couple of questions for you.
I was very pleased to have the win, but Mariah's out. Yeah, it is going to be a problem until he comes back, quite frankly, if I'm being like straight up honest. Got work to do, 100%. Wasn't great at the back. Jay Mason, couldn't have asked more from him today. Absolutely performed. He always does. I mean, the Norwich game he didn't, but we move, you know. 1 goal between the teams. I mean, it's all thanks to that red card that we got said goal. I honestly think we'd have been on course for a point. And we give ourselves something to hang on to for the rest of the game.
Thanks, that's all.
I wouldn't say we looked absolutely solid. It was a bit shaky, but I mean, Ferretti did well, and he's kind of got it back on his side a little bit. Got a more manager rating going up. I like that, and also really pleased you picked me, boss. I feel like it's gonna be a big boost for my career. Can't say don't get ahead of yourself. I want his morale to go up. I mean, it's up as it can be. Yexov will probably get a run out in this next game. We'll see what we're gonna do for this next game actually, because it is a cup game. Any more transfer offers coming in? Oh. As I said it, Nikolai Allo. It is gonna be goodbye to our boy here. I'm not gonna try and negotiate. I'll just fully straight up accept. I didn't even deal with the Bruno Caballero offer. I mean, it's a no. Honestly, from Deportivo Alaves. I like the money and everything, but I mean, he'll come back around. It's just acclimatizing to a new league. He's gonna get there. All right. He's just not just because he's not a good start doesn't mean he's not gonna have a good season altogether. Look at Man United. They had a good start and then went to shit. He could be the opposite. A Bakaric loan offer and Illich request. Take a look at both of these. Bakaric could go to Wrocław. It's a Polish team, and I apologise for not knowing how to pronounce it. Is he 18 and 59 rated? I could honestly let him go to permanent. Unless he has a wicked loan spell. Vlakovic wants a match. Can't say we've got bigger games coming up. It's Premier League opposition. But we are going to rotate to the 4-1-2-1-2, so we'll have 2 strikers. Right. Did I save over? No, I don't think I did. So we will do. And yeah, Premier League opposition for the first time in season 4. Just so you guys can, see who everyone else got. Everyone else got kind of favourable draws. Like, not even all the big Premier League teams are in yet. Everyone got kind of decent draws, to be honest. Burnley won, Plymouth won. Fleetwood beat Middlesbrough. Fuck's sake. Oxford beat Watford. Oh, there's the cup upset. Southampton won, Huddersfield won. Luton won, Bournemouth won, Blackpool won, Sheffield United won. God damn it, Bradford. We could have faced you. Derby beat Reading. Brentford beat West Brom. Portsmouth for League 2. Aston Villa are Premier League. I don't know what's the bigger upset. You decide. Watford losing to Oxford or Portsmouth beating Villa. I mean, it's up to you guys, quite frankly. Millwall winning as well. We're one of only a few teams that's oh no, there's a whole list here. But Salford and Newcastle, that'd be a big upset if Salford won that. And Barrow beating Everton. I don't see it happening, but basically, we're not the worst off, but we're not exactly the best off either. We could have had an easy team just to demolish, but we had that with Bristol Rovers. That was a good one. So what we're going to do this time around is we're going to go... do I give Nikolic? Not against Palace. Not against Palace. Honestly, Nikolic would be lucky if he gets a start after his pre-season antics. Bailey, right back. Andros decided to keep in. We'll have Ferreira alongside him. We're not going to go completely weak, but Ferretti's exhausted. So we are going to give him a rest, a full rest. Which means playing either Illich or Yartsev. And because Illich has more pace, it's going to be Illich. Also, something very important I've forgotten. Somebody's got to come off the main lobby. Oh, God, man. I don't know why you can't switch your injured players in that menu. It's so ridiculous. EA, figure it out. Alright, Vlasic having a rest. I've still not even changed the fucking formation in the lobby. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my shit. Right, Carrasco. Moraes is not gonna be playing, of course, because he's fucking injured. Illich there. Did I say Illich or did I say Yartsev? It was whoever had more pace, I think I said. So yeah, absolutely Illich. Okay. Illich will go there. De Angelis, yes. Gomez, no. Ferreira, yes. Bailey, yes. Alexandre will have on the bench. Because we're going to give Zolnorovic another chance. This might be suicide, honestly, against Palace, but we move Meshkov and Brown. In fact, actually not Meshkov and Brown. Meshkov and Thorne. With Brown on the bench. I said I'd give Thorne a little run out here. There's so many players we've got. Can we not just have some of these cunts go out alone, man? Like, come in for the players I don't want rather than the players I do want to keep. Like, Vidovic, do we want him there? I think we do, you know. I think we do. And then we'll have Shuhu and Volchenkov could stay on because he's in good form. Anyone else I want involved? Gomez can have a full rest. Yeksov I want involved. Anyone else? I don't think so. Maybe give Yartsev some minutes. I think everyone else is where they should be. I know Jay Mason's on the reserves. Ignore that. It's just for this cup match. He'll probably complain at me after the cup match. It's a Carabao Cup match. He'll be like, "Oh, you didn't play me in that very important match against Crystal Palace." Oh, to be fair, we are playing against Premier League opposition. It might be an idea. So let's see what their squad is. Are they going hard on us? I don't know, honestly. I mean, they've got a couple of starters in there, but I don't recognise the majority of their lineup. So it could be their best lineup, but it could just be an average lineup. I don't even know. Carrasco and Goldo, Illich and Bailey as the fullbacks, De Angelis and Ferreira as the centre backs. It says De Angelis has a captaincy, and I think he will for this game, to be honest. Zolnorovic, CDM, Meshkov and Thorne, the centre mids, Vidovic, Cam, Volchenkov and Illich up front. We're at the Royd with Terrace, hosting Premier League opposition for the first time in Season 4. They're playing the 4-3-3 holding. Let's go. I think, by my calculations, we should be about an hour and 17 into this, which is probably about the right amount of time that we're at for this episode. We've still got quite a bit to cover even after the last game, because we've got transfer deadline day, as well as the Youth Scout report, which is hopefully going to be brilliant. 3 really good scouts now, so I'm really honestly hoping a couple more loan deals come in before this window closes, quite frankly. Because if they don't, then these guys won't get time. I'm just straight up. Unless we can progress past Crystal Palace here and get someone easier somehow in the third round. They're not going to have a chance. They won't play in the FA Cup unless it's early rounds, which, honestly, I think we start in round 2 now because we're in the Championship, from memory. But I might be wrong.
Well, there's nothing like a good cup run to boost confidence, and these two teams will be hoping.
I'd love a little cup run, but of course we are absolutely dire in cups. You can check last season's Carabao Cup knockout against Bournemouth, who coincidentally won't be playing in the league this season, thankfully, because they got promoted.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Unless they were already Premier League, I don't actually remember. Either way, 7-1 lost to them last season. We have gone a bit rotational, but we haven't gone fully rotational. Because, of course, they are still a Premier League side. But I'm sure they'll go rotational a bit as well. I hope they do anyway. There's not a lot of players I recognise in that starting 11, unless they've just overhauled their entire team. I don't think they're going to be starting their starters. They've got Hughes, obviously. I mean, they've got decent players, you know. They've got Mavropanos for whatever reason. They've got 2 why have you got 2 sub-goalkeepers? You only need one. Butland is their goalkeeper, which is a bit scary. They don't have an awful team by any means. If that's fucking Palacios like I think it is, I didn't read the first names. I forgot his first name, but I know it's a guy with good potential. That's a solid with Hughes and Palacios in there. It ain't going to be easy. I know it's not going to be easy, and we might even lose. But we'll give it a go.
And the match is underway.
Alright, kicking it off against Crystal Palace at the Roydwood. A win would be very good. I know it's Premier League opposition and everything, but they're not playing their full side, so it's probably like facing a Championship side. Oh, you've got to fucking kid me, Illich. What have you done there? You've not passed it, is what you've done. I know that. I'm aware of that. I'm fully aware of that's what you've done. I'm just going to try and track him back a little bit, because whatever he's not tracking back in his own accord. We've got Walker Peters as well, who's decent. I don't know what his overall be at this point in the game, but they're starting him anyway. Oh, he's going to fucking burn Illich, isn't he? He's just going to burn Illich. Where you need a Marias. I mean, I wasn't going to start Marias for this anyway, but it's where you need a guy like him. Obviously, in Premier League, we will start Marias against these counts.
Really closing him down.
Consider he sticks around. Meshkov. Zolnarovic. Volchenkov. Knocked a little bit there, but not lost the ball. Illich in some space, so of course we've aimed for Meshkov. Not what I did, of course. Apparently Rodriguez is the game changer for Palace. Even better than Volchenkov, apparently. Which, probably true. It's Premier League. Brilliant reading by Luca Bailey. I'm kind of hoping Allo accepts his move, because that would absolutely be brilliant for Bailey, give him a bit more chance. I'd love to absolutely do every game, but he's just not... I don't know, Luca Bailey's a bit of a weird one, because I've neglected him when I probably shouldn't have, but at the same time he's not very good when he does play. Well, his rating's not awful, which is interesting. Ferrer's got the ball, but also not got the ball, so you know what's happened there. Carrasco has an easy save, comfortable save. It's an interesting shot from range. By interesting, I mean why has he shot that? Illich into Meshkov. Zolnarovic. This is his proving ground as well. Vidovic. Who's making the run through there? Meshkov. Oh, for whatever reason, it just locked onto nobody, I think it was. More for Illich than for Meshkov, but it's actually just locked onto nobody. Quite simply, just not locked to anyone. DeAngelis. Oh, DeAngelis, mate. I need you back to your fucking best, which granted is League One form, but still. I didn't dummy that, so it's just missed him. One other good thing about cup competitions, you don't really give a fuck about the goal difference as much as you do in league. Or at least I don't, anyway. I don't know why I give too much. I would care about the goal difference, to be honest with you, but at the same time, it's sometimes the difference between winning and losing a title or winning and losing promotion. So I mean, it's more clutch towards the end of the season, but I care about it throughout the whole season. Meshkov's going to launch this, which wasn't the right idea. Jensen Thorne! It's not going to win over Butland, is it? Ferreira wins the header, but it's not going to go to a player of his team because, you know, that would make sense.
And moving the ball nicely. Options in the middle.
Carreras. He'll be lodged into Rodriguez. Now I've got a lot of questions. I think it's Ferreira I'm controlling there with the red arrow above his head. My question is, why is he... I think he's jumped away from it. Either that or it's just a really good ball.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and it's a comfortable finish.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Ferreira there. He's blocked Carrasco's vision, which doesn't help either. He's nearly ran in to Marcelo Carrasco as well. I'm not putting that one on Carrasco. That's Ferreira. He has to be challenging better there. But Rodriguez, the man who was said to be the problem, has put Vieira's men 1-0 up, and Paddy Vieira celebrating.
Back underway.
It was always going to be a battle.
We've
got some big hitters if we need them. I was wondering maybe to put Jay Mason Shuhu on the bench. I've opted against it because we need him for that. What is it last? It's a yellow card. No, it's not. It's a red. Oh, it's a sending off. Inacio's gone. That's the centre back sending off again. We are drawing in these red cards like it's easy.
They've got to reorganise now.
And a substitution in the offing.
But of course, they're going to have to make a substitution at centre-back. They've got 1-0 up. And suddenly, Inacio, for whatever reason, has decided, let me just commit suicide in this game, pretty much, for my team. We've got a hell of an opportunity now to cause a shock. Pereira was meant to be on one more for Thorne, but Hughes, being the consummate professional he is, has blocked it. Raksaki's getting a lesser of a game, and Mavropanos has come on.
Will it happen for them? What a shocking pass, really.
Volnarovic, Meshkov. Volnarovic again to Volchenkov. There's a run through there being made, but I can't quite get the ball to him. Not immediately anyway. Illich.
Plenty of forward momentum here.
I mean, he was solid in some parts of League One last season, but I just don't think he's going to be good enough for his club, which I hate to say for some players, but some players I really like. I just don't think their overalls are going to get to the level that they need to be. Can I please not be DeAngelis? Who am I? Why am I fucking... I was Ferreira anyway, not DeAngelis. But why was I all the way up there? I wanted to be the player closest. I know it's a big ask there, FIFA, but can I be the player closest to the ball? Vidovic. He's been fouled. That's playing on, but it's going to be yellow.
Well, he's beaten his man comprehensively.
Can't really do much here. Thorne get there.
Defensive
Maybe taking a free kick.
down.
It's going to be an uphill battle, even with the 10 men at Crystal Palace now possess. Why is it when I go one player, none of my other players just ever track back ever? Like, I don't understand it. And then when I try and switch to a midfielder, it's just like turned off. Tapia's on yellow. Possibly could be another red, quite honestly, for Palace. Look at this. The recklessness. The only reason it's not is I think because he's only going with one leg. But he's on thin ice as well. Crystal Palace going reckless here. I'm not sure why. Where's he running to? That's the corner. So once again, to catch you up to speed, we are 1-0 down. But there has been a red card for Palace. Vlatko Ilic, or is it? Oh, it's not, I don't even know if it's Vlatko Ilic. I can't remember his shirt number. No, Ilic is the other Ilic. Is the forward Ilic is 39. I thought I realised that before I started running with fucking Dragon Ilic. Disaster. Vidovic. Volchenkov. So many players back, man. Thorne, he's written me like a book. Fair play. I mean, I think we're still going to lose anyway, despite the 10 men, because they just are better. Still very much far away from the finished article for Premier League. I'm not going to lie to you. Bailey with a good tackle. Bit of help from DeAngelis there. Kind of got a little foot in. 1 minute of stoppage time, despite the red card, apparently. Volchenkov may get one just before half-time. Oh, it might be Vidovic instead! We had to improvise. We had to improvise because Volchenkov, even though he didn't get well, he did get fouled, but he didn't fall over for said foul. Wasn't enough in it to give away a penalty anyway. Managed to improvise and play it off to Vidovic. That was smart by Vyacheslav. You see it here, there's the lunge. He's had to jump over it and try to improvise. I wanted to get around the defender and take a shot on with Volchenkov. The pass was actually meant for Ilic. But I don't care who it's locked onto because it's in the back of the Palace net. Butland beaten by Vidovic. And it's 1-1. That's a perfect time to get the equaliser as well, right before the break. What a wonderful time to score from Milan Vidovic. First goal in, obviously, his first match in the Carabao. One goal apiece at half-time in the Carabao Cup.
This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Yes, Derek, he was a real nuisance.
Rodriguez got their goal with a very nice header, which realistically it should have been better dealt with by Ferreira. But Vidovic evens a score here at the Roydwood. And the best thing is we're playing it at night, so there's no sun. There's no sun on the pitch. Lovely. Salford leading Newcastle. I said it was going to be an upset if it happened to Barrow leading Everton. Oh my god, please have both of them stay the way they are. Absolutely would love that for both those teams. Take a look at match facts then. Palace compared to ourselves, 55 to 45 in favour of possession to us. 3 shots to 2 for Palace, as well as their 1.6 expected goals to 1. It's a goal apiece, though. We scored our only shot on target. Absolutely razor sharp inaccuracy.
Underway then in the
And we
second
could
half.
steal
Two teams
this
matching
game
each other
here.
just about stride for stride.
Rangers won 3-0 in the Europa League. For anyone who's interested, if you're a Rangers fan,
Walker Peters.
be happy with that. Barcelona drawing 0-0 Galatasaray. It's kind of embarrassing if you're Barcelona. Go from winning Champions Leagues with Messi to drawing with Galatasaray in the round of 16. Oh shit. Round of 16 of the Europa League. I panicked a little bit there. Well, I say I panicked a little bit. It wasn't really too much panic. I kind of expected a save from Carrasco. But DeAngelis a little slow to get across there. Concerning. But not the end of the world. Leicester have won their game as well. Sevilla beat West Ham. And like I said, I've said it many times, I'll say it one more time. Even though it's 10 men for Palace, it'll still be a scrap.
They take it short.
Ilic blocks from that corner. Vladko Ilic, I should mention. We've got 2 Iliches on the pitch. We've got 2 Volchenkovs in the club as well. That just shows how deep the FIFA name pool is.
And played short.
Short corner once again. Blocked by Ilic. I think it might have been Dragutin this time. It was. Another block. 2 Ilic blocks there. Means you can get it clear. Milinkovic, Savic heading to Liverpool. We'll read all the big moves after the next game, which I believe is Birmingham.
Yes, he'll be under a lot of pressure, but he's got the ability.
I thought for a second he was going to pass it off, but for whatever reason he decided to take a shot on. I've done really well with DeAngelis, not to tip my own horn. Just sticking the shot on, but DeAngelis has done very well. I mean, obviously that's a penalty if handballs run in the area, but they're not, so get fucked, Vieira. They might make a substitution here, or we might make a substitution soon anyway. They might make one. They aren't yet.
But he's gone short with it.
I mean, they'll probably try and bring some more attackers on. Can I please go my left back? No? Alright, don't worry about it then. Carrasco's done well, very well.
Now a decent position. Oh, it's a goal!
It's good play. I don't know who that is that I've got my marker on because I wasn't using him in the build-up. But I think he's left Rodriguez onside and given Palace to get a chance to get a lead again. Rodriguez was the man to watch. We've not watched him.
Well, here it is again, and I don't expect goalkeepers to save everything at their near post, but on this occasion, although it's a good strike, he should.
That better be fucking. If that's fucking fraud watch merchant right now, I'm gonna be pissed. The man who's just standing offside. I think it might be Diogo Ferreira. It is. Ferreira's
better.
not done well there, has he?
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next?
Carrasco maybe should have done better.
And unable to
Fuck
pick
was
out
that?
the teammates.
That was a simple A
That'll be a
pass.
throw.
Okay, cool. He's just giving the game to Palace. There are 10 men, guys. Come on. It was done very well and immediately lost it.
Live football in store for you right here on EA TV.
We can't beat a 10-man Palace now. We're going to be struggling against them in the Premier League as well. Ferreira's offside there.
Straight offside, but only just.
Barely, but he is. Where's the offside line? I mean, there should be an offside line there for his other foot. But they put it in the wrong place. I think it was so close to the blue line. You couldn't see it. Luca Bailey trademark run, fuck it. Need one. Not quite as effective as a Nikolai Allo trademark run, but it does trick. Oh, fuck off, man. Why have you let that run past you?
But nothing comes of it. And into the last
Good tackle, Ilic. Dragutin Ilic. Putting the work here. I just realised that was Dragutin rather than Vladko, and now I've not got left back. Oh, fuck, yeah, it's over. Good game. I mean, it's not really a cup I was caring about anyway. But at the same time, DeAngelis really does suck right now, and I don't know why. I've committed him out, yes, but I've lunged, and he's not lunged. Then Ferreira's just not in the way. It's a good shot from Palacios. I mean, Carrasco can't do much about that. It's a good finish. I mean, we'll give it a go, try and bring on some people to maybe change the tide of the game, but I don't see it. Oh, we do have Shuri on the bench. And also bring on Bruno Caballero. Mishkov's not really lit the world on fire. And, yeah, we'll shore up the DM as well. We'll shore up the DM. Maybe should have had Gomez on the bench, but I didn't, so that's just the way it is. Triple substitution. We're pulling out some guns now that I didn't really want to have to pull out. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. They're down 10 men and we're losing 3-1. I've got questions about my team. They're also making a substitution. Will Hughes for Elise is taking a band of captaincy. I'm fucking... I can't go, I'm fucking fuming every time I'm down. I just... It doesn't make sense because they deserve it. But at the same time, what the Caballero's getting my tits, man. Just come on and fail the simple pass. I just don't know about him right now. Well, if something's happened to him mentally, where he can't play football anymore. I just don't know what's up with him, you know. He pretty much guaranteed our League One title, and now he's playing like fucking wank. Can I go my defender? Oh, do you know what? Just score a fourth. It takes me so long to even switch to my defenders. It's fucking rank, mate. Corner to Palace. It is over. It is. I've brought on the big hitters just for maybe some kind of chance to take it to penalties, but I doubt it. I highly doubt it. And honestly, I don't really care. You just never know sometimes. Maybe you got to do what you got to do. Let me be the right player anymore. Don't let me be the right player. Oh, fuck. It's like playing against one of the big Premier League teams. I'm against fucking Crystal Palace, for fuck's sake. I mean, I'm not saying they're bad or anything. They're better than us, quite clearly. With 10 men, they're better than us. But they're not the fucking best club in the world, man. Florin, Vidovic. Oh, one more to Caballero. Volchenkov again. Shoot it, you fucking... Oh my god, it's bounced so awkwardly they can't get a second bite of the cherry. If he gets the fucking second bite of the cherry, that's 3-2. And that's us back in the game. But of course, now Bailey's out of position. I've got to drag Ferreira up here. I don't have to, but I have done. Thank you, DeAngelis. Caballero, come on, mate. Come on. I know you're capable of fucking better than this, man. I don't know where your fucking talent is recently. Oh, someone! I've got two strikers and neither of them are making a run. Game's over. Game's gone. I've lost my head. Rodriguez is probably going to get his hat trick before the game's over too. Off, man. You've scored again, yeah. I'm just curious about this. I don't know which defender it is. Running into his own net. I wasn't him. I wasn't trying to control him, and I'm not even going to talk about the fucking Carrasco save. I'm more concerned about the defender. It's Ferreira again. He's so... I don't want to say so shit, but he just is, isn't he? Illich has left that man in acres. It should be a save from Carrasco, granted. But I don't know why Palacios is unmarked. I don't know why Ferreira is in the back of my net. Palace has absolutely gone and taken this. With 10 men, they've gone and won this. It's not the fact that they've beaten me that I'm annoyed about. It's the fact that they've beaten me and they've got 10 men. And Bruno Caballero can't play football anymore, apparently. He's just lost all his ability. Don't know where that's fucking gone over the summer, man. Like, Volchenkov has been bodied and the ref sees nothing wrong with it. I've won it back, but I don't get the ball. This game has some double standards, I'll tell you that. They tackle me, they get the ball. I tackle them, they still get to keep the ball. It's interesting. Why have we locked off Vidovic? Don't know, because I didn't press LB. Let's try and prevent a battering now. There's no point in me getting fucking battered 7-1 by a team with 10 men, is there? Then again, if Illich doesn't want to play it to a teammate who's unmarked, then maybe that's going to be the case. They're playing us around the park now. It's definitely over. It's just a matter of how many they're going to get. There's another one. Someone explain to me how they're doing this with 10 men. I fucking don't get it. I really don't get this game. There's really no balance in this game at all. They're 1-0 up. They get a red card. I go 1-0. They batter us in the second half. Carrasco's been shit. The defence has been shit. The midfield, I just don't feel like they've existed this game. Caballero is on his worst form streak, and I don't know what to do about it besides fucking cut one of his legs off. I mean, his pace will be slower, but he'll probably maybe a better player.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to...
Thought me just passing it around the back for the last 6 minutes so I don't concede anymore. Fucking hell. Why do we always take big defeats? I can't do a shitting thing. I can't do a shitting thing. They're prime Barcelonaing me.
Renato Tapia. On the ball.
My players feel like running in cement. Their players are just fucking gliding through. No problem.
Now what can they do from here?
They're going to get number 6. They're going to get number 6. I can already tell. Illich has prevented that for now, but don't think it's over. Sure, do you want to fucking run, mate? You've got 93 pace. You're just going to stand there. Alright, cool. You know what? Fine. We'll go this way instead. And the pass is to Everett. Yep, really? That's kind of a sign. I mean, I knew it was over already. We're 5-1 down. We're probably going to get 4 minutes of added time so they can get another goal and everything. 5 minutes of added time. Not required, really, because the game's out of our hands. But I think it's just they want Crystal Palace to score more goals, stat pad against this kind of thing. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that had gone in. I thought I put DeAngelis in the way, but I guess I didn't. There were some people in this match today for us who've just been absolutely dog bollocks. Jensen Thorne's barely been fucking featuring, and when he has, he just gets pressed the fuck out of. I'm genuinely thinking this is Palace's first team at this point. Bailey is slow to get to that anyway. Bailey's had an alright showing. Probably my only defender who has. DeAngelis has been okay, I guess, but not to the standard I expect of him. 5-1. It's an absolute battering. And I can't quite speak English, first and foremost. But I don't quite get how that's a 5-1 loss. Because realistically, they've had 10 men for the majority of the game. But apparently that turns them into prime Barcelona. Jonathan Rodriguez is insane. I want to see some of the ratings on their team. And I'll determine whether it's a fucking first team lineup or not. Oh boy. I'm heated. And I knew they were going to beat us. But the fact that they scored 4 goals in the second half after we had... after they got a guy sent off. That just baffles me. How do they fucking beat us with 10 men when we have 11? If that's the Premier League, I don't want it, thanks. I want a refund. I'll get back down to League 2 first, thanks. They were all over us. 52-48 in terms of possession, 13 shots to 3, 6 expected goals to 1.9. I don't know how they just turned it on in the second half suddenly without any fucking warning, but they did. I don't know who our best player even was. I don't even know if we had the best player. The game's given it Vidovic for his goal, 6.9 for Milan Vidovic, Volchenko for the assist, and 6.7. Everyone else was dog shit. I'm expecting more from him. Apparently, Dragutin Illich was our best defender. I want more from fucking... Norwich was okay, I guess, but I mean... I want more from DeAngelis. I want more from... a lot more from Caballero. Carrasco, I don't even know what happened with him. Which means Lishka's going to be starting the fucking game against Birmingham. 11 shots on his goal, 6 saves, 5 conceded. I mean, he saved more than he let in, I guess, but he's still letting 5. Meshkov was shite. Form was shite. Alexandra didn't really get enough time to have an impact, so we're not going to care about his rating too much. Same with Shuhu. Apparently, Bailey was a 5.2, so I'm not sure where they're getting the fucking ratings from. Diogo Ferreira was absolutely shit. I don't know when he's going to get a game again, but fucking hell. Any cup upsets? Salford drew and Everton drew. Obviously, they're going to go penalties, and we'll see the results of penalties, but fuck off, man. What an absolute shit show. I knew we were going to lose. I knew we were going to get knocked out and all that. But 10 men, Palace, were better than 11 men, Palace. I mean, make it make sense. Could we have done better? Absolutely. But we're not at that level yet, quite frankly. We are. We're not Premier League ready, which is why I think we need another season of the Championship after this one. If we somehow get promoted, we're going to have to fucking overhaul the squad big style. I do regret not playing Mason, but at the same time, I need him for the league. And I've got other issues to deal with. Sue's reaction, no. I'll take responsibility for my decisions, but at the same time, Mason wasn't required for a cup game I can care about. It's not a really knockout for us, but it is what it is. I didn't get a goal towards full time. I got a goal towards half time. I mean, we were beaten by a better team. Don't know why I'm saying Cullingworth were the better team. I love that glitch. It's Crystal Palace.
Thank you. That's all the questions we've got for you.
Get your words right. So anyway, we get fucking knocked out, which I didn't expect anything otherwise, but against 10 men, who are better than having 11 men, is an interesting one. Thinking how frustrated I get when I can't play regularly, so once I'm prepared to turn out in any position you think can benefit the team. I'm not stuck in playing a regular position, I just want to be out there. Got your mind, glad you committed to us, whatever, all that shite. I mean, you're in brilliant form, mate. Absolutely wonderful. That was classic form from you, Illich, there, mate. You're so good that we lost 5-1. Round of applause. Do I get the league game before the deadline day or after? I'm assuming before. I don't mind even asking, quite frankly. Alo's gone. Servant of the club. Fair play. I mean, I was planning on selling him off, and he has gone to Real Oviedo. Hopefully he enjoys Spain. Sunnier than this fucking dump anyway. Webster, getting a loan offer from Charleroi. Absolutely. He's one of the ones I want to get gone. Potentially on a permanent next season. I just want to try and what's the word? Get his overall up before he does leave. Marseille coming for Albert Gomez. Absolutely fucking not. Not right now anyway. He's probably going to save our season in defence, if anything. That was a fucking disaster. I mean, hopefully it doesn't get any worse than that. Samaras, position change. Bakaric loan agreement. Got a couple of things coming in here. Do we play the game first? We do. Alright, cool. So a few messages coming in here. Jay Mason's going for England. That's absolutely beautiful. The best player is the only one that's going away on international duty. Bakaric looks like he's going to get his move to Poland for the season, which is decent. I'm happy with that. And Samaras is at his right wing, which is what I was trying to switch him to, wasn't it? I don't know if he'll improve, and if he doesn't, we'll switch him back to centre forward. But does he improve? He improves by 2. We are going to keep him in the academy for now. These guys are going to remain in the academy for the season. Kaklamanakis is one I'm really looking forward to bringing up, but we're just going to see how his potential comes out, which is why I've kept him in there for now. Everson is 15 still, so we can't bring him up yet, and his potential doesn't really help him too much. He might be just an immediate sell-on. Smirnov looking decent. Samaras, Goodmanson, that was a read down. Nobody we need to release just yet, but if I get a couple of good players in the youth scout reports on the 3rd, I will do what I need to do. Next game is so important to our season. You will get a chance over Bailey. That was only for the cup, mate. There's absolutely no way I'm playing Bailey in a league fixture just now anyway. We're sitting in 6th. Sitting pretty there. Could finish in a playoff position if we beat Birmingham, of course. If we play like we just did, we are not going to be in a playoff position. That's not rocket science, is it? Right, press conference.
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll be starting with the questions now.
See what we've got on the question list today. Yep, there's no way Volchenkov is coming in for, or is going anywhere. What am I on about? We rate Volchenkov more highly than that. And he's no going anywhere. Not anytime soon anyway. Depends on how he grows actually as a player. But most likely won't be leaving. Birmingham versus Cullingworth looks even. Oh boy. I didn't even check the Crystal Palace overalls, which is what I was going to do. I didn't even read who is their best player. I kind of just moved on. Well, right, looking at them, I apologise. We won't underestimate Birmingham. Especially after that performance, we're not underestimating any club. If we want to get to the Premier League, we're going to have to play like a Premier League side. We've been pretty busy in the transfer market, 3 new players. I do want to move some players on, yes. But we are strong everywhere. There's some players I want to get on a loan deal, just try and get more experience. Of course, there's some of the permanent players I'd like to move on just purely because of age or purely because I don't really know when I'm going to play them. And Alo is one of those. Brilliant player for our club for the first 3 seasons, but he's only getting older and he won't get more game time at the moment, especially with Fernandez and, dare I say it, Ferretti. I don't know why I'm still on this formation because we're not going to be using this one. Using this one. Vidovic is a little tired. So, don't make me regret this. We're going to bring on Caballero. I'm sure who up top. I think that's how we're going to line up for this one. Basically, as strong as 11. Lishka is going to stay in there, actually, yes, because Carrasco just conceded 5. So, that's how it's going to be. So, for this game against Birmingham. It's on deadline day, so right after this, we will get done with deadline day, read the biggest transfers, and then get the youth scout report, and then wrap it up. But before that, we do have this game. A couple of tired players on the Blues side, but we are playing at their stadium. I'll have to Google it, because I feel like I should remember it, but I don't. They've got 4-4-2 flat. We've got 4-2-3-1 narrow. Lishka in goal. Ferretti and Fernandez as the fullbacks. Gomez and De Angelis as the centre-backs. Vlasic and Alexandre as the CDMs. We've got Marin, Mason and Caballero as the attacking midfield three. And then we've got Shuhu up top. So hopefully wins are on the menu for this one. We've lost 2 and only won 1 today. And even that win was lucky from a penalty. It's been a mixed bag. So I'd like to end on a high, thank you. Game, smile. Right, let's get into it.
Hello everyone, the heavens opened earlier and the rain shows no inclination to stop. We're looking forward to the game anyway.
Well, we're at their stadium that I've not Googled. Don't know why I've not Googled it, but I'm going to Google it quickly.
And what we have for you is live action from the Championship.
Birmingham City. I don't know why I'm looking at the table. I don't care where they are in real life. Although they are struggling in real life. What stadium? St Andrews. I should have known that. I really should have known that. Why didn't I know that? Explain to me why I didn't know that. It's not going to be an easy game, but it's a game that we need 3 points in if we actually want to be in a race the Premier League.
Well, it's the basic 4-4-2 formation.
Not a bad squad by any means. They've got good players and some strong benchers as well. No goalkeeper on the bench, so if G-Cot gets injured or J-Cot gets injured, then they're going to have to play an outfield player in goal. Let's try and focus on the keeper and injure him. I'm joking, by the way. But it's still a very good squad. They are mid-table in the game. 11th place, I believe it said they were. We're currently in 6th after 5 games. Will game number 6 bring us? We're already out of the Carabao Cup, so we're having the cup games for a little bit. We won't have the fucking Papa John's shite this year. It's only the FA Cup we need to focus on, and we need to get a good run in that because there's absolutely no chance, in my opinion, I might be proven wrong, but there's no chance we're getting automatic promotion. I need to do some of the objectives or I'm getting booted out of the club, and I don't want that. Let's get another win, get back on track, get the points we need to get automatic promotion. It's gonna be a struggle, but I don't expect it to be easy. Fucking hell, Birmingham passing it around like prime Barcelona with the first 3 passes. I'm worried. Okay, I'm really wishing Marias was here, man. Fuck's sake! Of course he gets injured after. I praised him so much in that fucking Norwich game, and then he got injured.
The referee knew that
Marin's been fouled.
Advantage it is.
Caballero. Alexandre! That's what you CDM shoots, I suppose. It's a yellow card out the gate already. Not good for... Oh, it's another Vyacheslav. Yo, Vyacheslav gang. I mean, my one's on the bench, but... Karavayev with a... Marin's injured 4 minutes in. Are you fucking me? Oh, we're having our injury crisis, aren't we? Alright, you know what, Brown, straight your stuff, mate. Vidovic needs a bit more of a rest. 3.5 minutes in and we've got an injury. It's from that fucking stupid... He's crunched his ankle. That might be a season ender, honestly, for Marius Marin. That might be a 7-monther. I'll be fuming if it is. It also does mean we've got plenty of time to get someone in if we need to. Marius Marin. I say plenty of time. It's happened on deadline day, which means we've got deadline day to figure it out. Karavayev should be sent off for that. Fuck off, yellow card. My arse. Oh my god.
Can he finish? Nicely saved.
Oh, I've tried to keep it on with Fernandez, but I'm struggling defensively. I don't know what's up with me. Maybe I mean I'm just shit defending, but that's not it fully. De Angelis just feels like handling shite at the moment. I mean, I don't personally do that. Gomez is solid, but he's struggling in some occasions as well. I really thought this would be a centre-back partnership that would take me to the Champions League, and I've been proven wrong more and more each time.
Now sending it in.
We're in the Championship, and
This looks more than
Gans is
decent.
struggling.
That is not going to do.
Wide from
Well
range
wide
there.
of the target.
By Karavayev, who honestly shouldn't be on the pitch. Hack him down. Tell you, Fretti got a leg to that, and if I could deflect it for a corner, I would have punched him. Goal kick. Cullingworth. So early on this game, we had an injury and a few close chances from either side. It's been a
Well, you never
barn
quite
burner
know
to
who's
kick
going
off
to
proceedings.
dominate a game in
Alexandre
advance,
to
but I
Shuhu.
think you can maybe make an
Does have the
argument
pace,
for
just
this
doesn't have the
fellow,
room to
Stuart.
manoeuvre.
What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, he's been
You can
brilliant
quite
for them.
see that,
He's their
but
leading
luckily
goal scorer and his
gets the
general
ball
role in
back.
the top third of
Caballero.
the pitch has been so clever.
Alexandre, Mason, turn, shoot, goal. Oh, it's not a goal. Oh, it nearly bounced off McGree though. I betted my house on Mason completing that for 1-0. It's more or less shot at the keeper. And I thought McGree was going to put it in his own net. Corner only. A warning shot there. Jay Mason to deliver. Back post towards De Angelis, it looks like, actually, this one. It's not quite gone too well. Brown. Caballero. Vlasic. Oh, he's going to bounce it off McGree. Get fucked, you idiots. Don't you injure my player. Don't you injure Marius Marin. God of Romania. Hurting nobody in his path. I doubt, highly doubt that will count as Nikola Vlasic's goal. It's not Nikola, is it? It's Stefan. Nikola Vlasic is the real player.
And they don't do that. It's a poor clearance, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net.
Stefan Vlasic may have got his first Cullingworth goal, but I genuinely think that might have been going wide, quite honestly. It's bounced off McGree's hand as well. From nearly scoring an own goal to, well, deflecting his net. I've celebrated like it's Vlasic's. Whether it will be credited to the CDM, it has been credited to said CDM. Stefan Vlasic getting his first goal of the season. Nikola Vlasic is a real player. It's like the fucking Mariah's saga all over again. 1-0, very, very lucky. But you take what you can get, quite honestly, and I'm happy with that. Remember the fucking clean sheet we got against Millwall, and I was so happy because I thought, oh, it might be a better defensive team this year. I've been proven wrong. I should see people try to tackle the same player. Brown's put a tackle in, but it's still going to be a throw-in to Birmingham, and it's going to be a sent-off Merchant, who should be sent off.
He's going forward well.
Take it. You probably get sent off at some point. Little prick.
And played towards the near post.
Try to stay nice for now. Once we get to the second half, start snapping his fucking legs off. Run from Caballero. It's bounced off his legs awkwardly, but actually probably was for the best because we've got him otherwise. Shuhu, Jay Mason. At least he's not injured because he's going to cork that one in. Oh, it's straight G-Cock. Oh, Alexandre. Probably not, you say. It's probably J-Cock. Caballero's been fucked. Right, no. We're taking the free kick there. That's fucking ridiculous. Referee, mate. Get this under control. It's not like he's even gone for the ball. I think he's just gone to hurt me there, like a prick. Caballero's struggling this season as it is. Maybe an injury would do him some good. Jay Mason, I don't shoot this really in any reality. But this is a career mode, so I probably will try and bang it. Okay, if it's doing this camera angle for me, maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't try and bang it. I don't really know how to play it off to. Caballero, maybe? See what I've got here. Yeah. It's advising me not to do what I was thinking of doing. Caballero. Gomez. Bang! Oh, Kafol to Caballero. What the fuck is that?
Well, it's good vision, but not the skill to match.
I've not chipped it. Why is he chipped it? He's actually... Why is he so shit this season? Oh, I'm actually upset. I'm actually upset for Caballero more than anything else. Jay Mason. Caballero. Again. Oh. See what he's capable of on his day. Middle. Perfect to Brown, except it's not. Caravayev blocks it. Shouldn't even be on the pitch. That shouldn't be blocked.
Not the best challenge. Free kick.
Handball against Bruno Caballero. Florentino's gone from Benfica to PSV. Don't know who the fuck it is. Might be in the top transfers. It's 35 million, so we'll see.
It's a good move for both him and the club. Let's hope he makes an impact.
Free kick anyway. Come straight back with Caballero and mark the close option. De Angelis could win that. Doesn't. That could be Alexandre's, and it is. Shuhu. Oh, he just doesn't have the technical ability because he's fucking nearly 6 foot. It's like a smaller Haaland. He's got the pace, but just doesn't have the fucking ability.
Well, that's wonderful attacking play.
Sanchez has knocked it around Ferretti, who, believe it or not, has 81 pace. Doesn't fucking feel like it, I tell you.
Not a fantastic piece of
Why is he
defending,
drifted
was
away?
it? Struggling to get it away.
Fernandes gets away.
This could level it.
Lishka's done brilliant. That's brilliant play from Birmingham to get that situation there.
Well, he should score
But that's a
from there.
wonderful
That's
save from
wasted
Roman Lishka,
opportunity.
and there's a
He
reason
should
why
make
he's the
keeper
number
from
one at the
maximum
moment.
distance.
Doesn't concede 5 against Premier League teams for a start.
Well, a
Oh,
successful
fuck
intervention,
off. He's just
putting
nicked
the
off my
ball
foot
back.
there. I was trying to get through with Jay Mason. Vlasic is fully pressing. Something you'd love to see, apparently. Jay Mason. Oh, what a rocket. That's a great save from Jaycock, especially after he was the one who created that situation. Would have been easier for me to actually just take control of Jay Mason rather than run to it with Vlasic, but, you know, getting Vlasic some of that game time, getting him some of the possession. Try to get him involved. Corner once again in our favour. Jay Mason to deliver.
Trying to
Gomez
pick out his
hopefully
teammates.
with a head on this.
Well, no
Not
problems
quite.
defensively.
Man in front of him. Alexandre. Caballero.
Good tackle taken away.
I'm not even blaming Caballero for that one because I didn't dribble that way. So we'll get that back, thank you. Ferretti onto Vlasic. Jay Mason.
And two
Isaac
heavy
Brown.
business on this occasion.
That's the first heavy touch was intentional. The second one was not what I wanted to do. I've run straight into defenders because of it, and there's nothing I can do about it. So
Cosgrove. Muhai. Oh, what an opportunity.
interesting. I'm not sure what's more interesting.
Offside.
The defending strategy there, or the fact that he's passed it back. I mean, he was offside in the end. I guess the defending strategy was good. Still, it's a bit shaky at the back, innit, lads? Like, come on, fix that. Gomez. De Angelis out to Fernandes, who I know can create something if he needs to. He's got 89 pace himself. He's going to be so much better than Nicolai trademark runs. No offense to Nicolai. I mean, they'll always be a staple. They'll always be the original.
And
It's just,
Brown in
he has more
possession.
pace, doesn't he? Isaac Brown.
And there it is.
He's actually such a good little wonder kid, man. No wonder I use him
And
so
they just
much.
need to keep the concentration.
I know I'm interrupting the celebration. I apologise here, Isaac, but what is his pace? 74. He feels like he's got about 85.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his
2-0.
mark so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. But should the keeper
I
be
don't.
beaten at his
He
near
feels
post?
like
I
he's
don't
got more
think
than
so. He really
75,
needs to do better
74.
in those
And then we've got
situations.
Ferretti who's got 81, and I couldn't believe that for a second. Even at the near post, that's still a very good finish, and it's not really stoppable from Jaycock there. That being said, he maybe could have done better, got a hand to it, but I don't think he would have done, you know. 2-0 to the good now. And it might even be 3 before half time. Mason skipping over a challenge.
Now can they make
Oh
something
my god, the
happen?
Birmingham defence at 6 and 7s.
Chance here. Oh, a tremendous block.
Really should have passed off to Shuhu, but I just want to see if I can go the whole way with Captain Magnificent.
Really good high press.
Ferretti gets in the way. Shuhu's taking it the wrong way. I didn't go that way with the ball. Alexandre.
It's opening up for
Caballero. Jay Mason.
Shot.
Oh, fuck off, Shuhu. Just because I'm not passing you doesn't mean you need to get in the way of the shot, mate.
Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet.
Why is it 4 minutes?
We'll
Oh,
have
because of the
4
injury,
minutes of
probably.
stoppage
Actually,
time.
makes sense. Injury time and all that.
Space
That's the
and
2 goals
time
that we've
for the
scored.
cross.
This Sanchez fella is a little
Delivered
wizard
into
on the
box.
wing, to be fair. Gomez gets it enough. Away. Vlasic gets it away.
Who?
Shuhu has the
He
pace.
continues
Believe it or
his
not.
run.
Doesn't feel like it sometimes. Into Mason.
Mason.
Let's get on one more to fucking whoever's running through there, but played too far out now. I don't know what I've done there, actually, quite frankly. Alexandria's ball was for Mason. It's just not gone to him.
And
So.
with that, the first half
Whatever, it's in the lap
close.
at the St Andrews Stadium. I'm not complaining too much. I'm a little very, well, a little very doesn't make any sense. I'm a little annoyed about the fact that Marion got injured so early. And the way he went through, Carabao went through my centre-mid there, it makes it look like Marion might have a season ender. Or at least the majority of the season. We're only in August still, so it might not be a season ender. I think it's a 7-monther. Taking a look at results around the grounds, if anyone's interested, if your team's there. Hope your team's winning if you want to, and hope your team's doing well if you want to. And if your team's losing, commiserations once again. Norwich and Forest winning again. They're probably going to be the two that fight for that title. We have been all over them. 60 to 40 in terms of possession, 10 shots to 3, 3.6 expected goals to 0.9. Which either means we're going to control this game no problem, or they'll just turn into fucking prime Barcelona in the second half.
The two teams have switched around and are
We'll get into it and see what happens. Caballero. Into Mason. Oh, you fucking... Oh, you donut. I think what I'm going to do as well with the transfer deals, I'm going to do it after the scout report, so we end on the transfer, like the biggest transfers.
And given away.
I think it might be easier to do. Fernandez. Can't get away from him. He's fast as Bella, I think. I'm pretty sure he's quite a fast player. Pedersen not so fast, so I'm not really too fussed about him. I'll watch from Mason, but we move. And Shuhu's just taking the fucking... Is there a reason why he's taking that touch? Can I get it in writing, if there is? Because I don't think I actually took a touch with him.
Well, he's beaten his man comprehensively.
Bella is in the corner. He's run it off the pitch.
Really should have made more of that.
Not too shabby there from Birmingham. Good attacking try.
A lot of live football to
I
come
know it says the
right
Estadio
here
de las
on
Artes. It's going to be like this the whole
EA
season.
TV.
For whatever
And I
reason, it's
very
shown
much
that as the
hope you
Estadio
can
de las
join us
Artes.
for
It's a
this
road
game.
with terrace.
Really
So kick off next episode, we'll host Coventry. And we'll go over the rest of the episode following this match. Towards the end of the episode. Ignacio Fernandez. I love his fucking pace, man. Oh, fuck. I don't love his passing, though, because that's not a pass that made. I mean, it was to the correct player, but, like...
I like the look of that game. The
Well, not to be
atmosphere
honest,
always
I
good
don't know,
inside that
Ferretti's
stadium,
cleaned
and
up.
two very good teams.
Seems to be cleaning up his act a little bit. I think it was just heebie-jeebies against Norwich. Brown into Vlasic. Speaking of Norwich.
It's a goal for Norwich City.
Shoo-hoo.
It was a breathtaking finish. A shot.
Why can't he beat anyone with his fucking pace?
Totally surprised the
I know his dribbling's probably not the best. That's probably why. He's got 93 pace and doesn't fucking feel like it ever. Mason with a tackle. Brown's going to receive the ball. Inside to Mason. On one more to... oh. I mean, it was to go through to Shuhu, but it's just decided not to. And Fernandez takes one loose ball. Can we just play a fucking correct pass, boys?
Cosgrove.
Like, the pass is going to the right player at all. It's just the fucking power on it. It's not the power I'm putting on it, quite frankly. I'm confused and concerned.
Disappointing for the players of the centre that it didn't.
Ferretti done very well. Again, Brown to Mason. Turns his man. Leaves him for dead. Caballero. Needs Shuhu to go back post. Back post. Thank you. Oh, it'd been a banger as well. It's unlucky. If only he made a bit more room for himself in the first place. We'd have had to take such a shot on. If he'd just gone to the back and Caballero could have floated it over to him, we'd be able to bang that in for 3-0. But of course, it's not that easy, is it?
And time for the change now.
Substitution for Birmingham, we should probably make some substitutions. But again, we've got 10 days between this game and the next game, so we'll probably leave it a little bit longer. Especially as we're controlling the game. I don't want to jeopardise it. Cosgrove coming for a necky. Pretty sure he was at Charlton at one point. I don't know if he was at Charlton in his career mode, so it might have been before in a previous game. Recognize his name. Pretty sure it involved with Charlton. It's not to be stupid with fucking tackles again, is it, lads? If you can't get the ball, doesn't mean to have like a little temper tantrum and be like, I'm just going to fucking slide him. Prick. Mason. Vlasic into Brown again. Can he turn his man? He can't. Oh, fucking... What is Jay Mason's run there? I mean, Brown's pass was absolutely shite, yes. But what was the run? Runs a little better than the pass is probably a little better too. Kind of all falls apart at that point. Why is Ferretti fucking committing now?
Promising possession, this.
Fernandes keeps it on, is what I would say if he kept it on. We'll make our subs now. I mean, I don't want to have everyone too tired. Brown's been solid. Caballero, I really want to give him a chance, but he's not. I don't know what's up with him. I'm just not going to bother with him. We'll bring on Thorne for a bit of league or championship action. I keep thinking League One, and that's probably all we'll do. I want to give Shuhu the full 9 minutes, see if we can get back on the score sheet, to be honest.
Well, these fans can
Corner
sense
to the
an
Blues.
opportunity
Anyway,
if they
20
need
minutes
to
remaining. We're
make
making
the
a
most
double substitution once the corner is prepared to be taken. Getting quite tired. I never usually record this late. It's nearly 20 to 11. Probably wrap this up about 11ish. There's substitutions. I think there's a Birmingham one as well. I'm not sure who is on the Birmingham side of substitutions. McGree going to take the corner. Villalba coming on for Bella. Great place on that side, and of course it's gone in. It's not gone in. How has it not gone in? Hold on a minute. A bit of a scramble there. Lecco somehow hasn't scored. Let's get the VAR on this one. Lecco's on the header fair and square. Lishka has... Oh my god. Lishka would have saved that into his net and headed it potentially into his net had it not been for Ignacio Fernandez. Fuck yes. Clean sheet still alive thanks to Fernandez. It probably won't stay alive for the remainder of the game. I don't bet on it staying, but fucking hell. Ignacio Fernandez, what a hero. Vlasic getting a tackle in. Alexandre to his CDM partner. Thorne. Once again to Vlasic. There's a bit of a run here from Luciano Ferretti. He's got no options in the box, so we're going to have to cut it back here.
Players waiting in the centre.
Jay Mason has been body blocked. That would have gone to him had he not been body blocked. Vlasic intercepts. Thorne. Couldn't quite get the ball off. And what I was saying about Vlasic on being on fraud watch, he's not officially off. I don't even think he was ever on, really. He just didn't really seem to acclimatise too quickly, but he's been very good this game.
It is a decent looking attack here.
Where Pedersen's going with this, to be honest with you. Fernandez with a very good tackle. Solid player. Substitution. George is coming on. I think that's Lecco coming off. Very disappointed that he probably hasn't scored, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be disappointed.
Chance to cross.
Especially if it had been saved in and then fucking Fernandez. Fernandez has been very good so far in his short tenure at this club, and I think he's going to be one of the ones to watch the future. Jensen Thorne, make a little run down the left. I think we're going to cut it into Mason. Oh, I wanted to put it back over the top to Thorne. I got tackled before I could. It's a pain in the arse. Ferretti's going to get there first. He's been very good at left back. I can't say like. Disappointed me, to be honest. It was just a bit disappointing in the Norwich game, to be honest with you.
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they?
We stop making... I don't know if they're making the stupid runs or I'm just doing stupid passes, because I think it's a bit of a mix of both, quite frankly. Oh, fuck off. Oh my god, Lishka's done brilliantly. I genuinely thought that we were going to lose our clean sheet like that. Especially Fernandez and Lishka, the most deserve this clean sheet. I know it's a team kind of effort to get it, but Fernandez and Lishka. How has Shuhu been fucking tackled then? Fuck off, man. He's got technical ability of a goose. Well, strength there shown by Alexandre. Let's see. Mason, they're really closing me down. I can't get a third. I don't really need to get a third, but I can't if I wanted to. Or can I? Jay Mason comes up with the goods. Brilliant play between Thorne, Mason and Shuhu. Jensen Thorne's really got something. He's got something, definitely. Him and Brown. Beshkov, I'm starting to sour on a little bit, but I've not really given him enough game time to prove otherwise. Maybe give him a bit more of a starring role next episode. It's not actually the greatest shot by Mason, it's just the sheer power on it is beating Jaycock there in the goal. In fact, if anything, it should be a save, but it's a 3-0. It's confirmed. We're going to beat Birmingham. Jay Mason adds to his
Is this going to be a thrashing?
like never-ending supply of
3-0
goals he seems to be scoring at the moment.
There will be 3
Might be
minutes
top
added
assister
on
as well. I
at the
don't
end.
even know. He's been brilliant, and quite frankly, for
Difficult to stop
a
him.
90-rated player, I don't expect anything less.
Now he must favour the cross.
Birmingham might try to get one to ruin the clean sheet. I'd be very upset if they do, but at the same time, I won't be surprised
And
either.
now with
Carabao
Sheffield.
should not be on the pitch. Argument the whole match.
And he takes it on. And there it is.
I mean, it's
A goal.
just the way, isn't it?
Will
You
be
don't get given
consolation at
anything
this
this game.
stage of the
Oh yeah,
proceedings?
oh yeah,
Haven't
celebrate a
been at the
3-1. Yeah, you're 3-1 down. You're celebrating a consolation. You'd get lynched, mate. The Birmingham fans would. Why are they celebrating?
Well, this is a brilliant strike. As
I
you can
absolutely
see,
knew we weren't
he
keeping the
hits
clean
it with
sheet. I
so
could
much
already
power,
fucking
the
smell it.
keeper had no
Sonia just
chance.
scored. It's a brilliant goal to be
Fantastic
fair, but
finish.
I just knew. You could just tell sometimes this game. Gomez should be doing better. Lishka can't do much better. It's a good finish. Gomez needs to be blocking that, I think. Lost a clean sheet of a death, but 3 points on the board, so I'm not really too concerned. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Celebrate it. Celebrate the fact that you've lost 3-1. Absolutely wonderful. What an achievement for you, mate. And that was the last kick of the game as well, except for this one.
Well, there goes the final whistle, and it's all gone to
Oh yeah,
plan for
celebrate
the
your goal,
Rovers.
really,
3
please.
points
Get all the
for them.
celebrations you can.
Well,
You've
Jack,
lost
it was
3-1 in your own
comfortable win in the
stadium,
end. Fully
but
deserved their
please,
victory because they
you know, have your
dominated every aspect of the
celebrations.
game. It was a really
I
good
can
result for them
guarantee
today.
you, if we go 3-0 down to a team, and then we score a consolation like Man United, I mean, in real life. If Man United go 3-0 down in real life and then get a consolation, celebrate it like Birmingham just celebrated that. They're getting stuff thrown at them. Jesus Christ. They celebrated that like they won the league with it. Vlasic, Brown and Mason with the goals today. Vlasic just was a little lucky, but we won't count our chickens before they hatch. That's not the saying I'm looking for, but we'll go with it.
Let's see if it helps the opposition.
I'm so upset we not got a clean sheet there. But in my heart, I knew it was just going to be a fucking last-minute goal that got them a goal. Got consolation, whatever. 12 shots to 6 was the initial stat I read, but 58 to 40 turn in terms of possession, 12 shots to 6, 4.5 expected goals to 2.3. It's a bit heartbreaking for Fernandez and Lishka, to be honest, that clean sheet, but you could smell the scripting sometimes. Man of the match was Stefan Vlasic, absolutely no arguments there. Scored the goal, which was a little bit lucky, but he was way more solid. The more solid out of the CDMs today. And it's very rare that Alexandru gets outplayed. But fucking hell, he was very good today, was Vlasic. Shut everything down, got a goal and an assist and 8.5. Well done to him. Jay Mason with a goal and a 7.9. Bruno Caballero, a little bit better. He got an assist and a 7.7, but he's still not feeling brilliant in my opinion. But can't deny his performance, he's done well. Isaac Brown coming on very early because he had to due to Maris Marin's injury. He got a goal and a 7.4. Rumlish got a decent performance in between the sticks, but it's just a last minute consolation. It wasn't even an equaliser. It's a very good finish though. I can't fault the finish. I just knew it was going to happen is the thing. 5 shots on our goal, 4 saves, 1 conceded. And the other assist coming from Shu, who with a 7 rating. Is there anyone else that got credit but was too far down? No. Fact is, Marin outplayed Vidovic, and Marin only played 4 minutes, so it's interesting. But Vidovic didn't really get much time either, so I'm not really reading into that. Man of the match for them, it looks like it's Sunjic. I can't see the top of the team for whatever reason. I don't know what's going on with this. There we go. It is Sunjic. He got 7.6. He wasn't bad, to be honest. I think he tackled me quite a bit. And he got a consolation for his team, which fair enough, I guess. Sanchez, 6.7 and an assist. How is our goalkeeper? Wait, that's Riley McGree. He's in centre mid. Why are they playing him at centre back? I don't know. Anyway. Goalkeeping for Jay Cox. 6 shots on his goal, 3 saves, 3 conceded. And that is that. So we've got post-match review. We'll find out how long Marin is injured for, and then we'll cover all the things we need to cover. Here are all the other results. Norwich won. Forest drew. So their winning streak is ended if it wasn't ended already.
We'd like to ask you some
I
questions
think Norwich
about
are
the
winning
match.
6 on the bounce at the moment, which is a bit mad. We are on 12 points out of 18, which isn't awful. Yeah, I knew it was a 7-monther as soon as I saw the replay. Marin is out for until at least March. But we've got a plan B. We've got plenty. The one thing is, we've got plenty of centre mids. But Marin, I think, as much as I hate to say it, if we do somehow get promoted, that'll probably end his career at this club. I don't want to say that because I love Marin. We defended well, but it's just That fucking consolation. I knew it was going to happen. I could have called it. Could have called it, and I did. So Derby ended up winning pretty easily by 2 goals. Were you nervous about not scoring in the first half? I mean, weren't we 2-0 up or 1-0 up? Some great performances. Vlasic was absolutely brilliant. And if I ever said he was on fraud watch, which I didn't really commit
Thanks,
to,
that's all.
he's not anymore. He's absolutely one of the best players. The best signing, I think, of the summer window, which doesn't take much. Actually, that's a lie because we've got Fernandes. Oh, everyone's just good, alright? Except for De Angelis. Marius Marin has suffered an ACL injury and will be out for 7 months, yeah. He's gone for the season. Fuck's sake. His overall's not going to go down while he's not playing, and he's 25, so it's going to be hard to get that back up as well. We do have enough cover, so I'm not going to make any more signings. In terms of loan deals, I'll accept any that I've put up for loan, of course. Connor Webster, who is it? It's come back. Charleroi have accepted that loan deal, and Connor Webster will travel out there. I'm trying to remember, is it Belgium? I think it's Belgium. Fucked if I know. Any more offers coming in? We've got 2 offers. A Volchenkov loan offer. For a second, I thought they were trying to poach Vyacheslav, but it's an Abram Volchenkov loan offer, which I absolutely would like. BSC young boys, try to get one of our young boys. Gomez getting an offer from Genk. He won't be going anywhere. Dependent on his growth, I could maybe consider selling him, but I doubt it, honestly. I should say maybe consider selling him before the Premier League. Bakaric has gone to Poland. I'm not going to try and read that name again because I'll just ruin it. Connor Webster is out in Belgium now. Volchenkov has had his loan agreement from Young Boys. And Vlad Koilic has had a transfer offer from Lille. I'm going to reject it. I think, did I not put him up? Did I put him on the transfer list? Hold on. We're just gonna go off deadline day for a second. Did I put him on the transfer list? Because it was meant to be a loan list, and I might have messed up, quite honestly. I've not put him on any list. I mean, it's probably a bit late to get him loaned out. But realistically, it doesn't really matter either. I'm happy to keep him on. I'm happy either way. He'll get some featuring. Don't think there's going to be any more or much more business. Look at that. $1 billion spent already. We've still got 4 hours left. Fucking hell. Wolfsburg coming for Gomez. Everyone's just going for a straight 12. If you want him, you're going to have to fucking pay a lot more than that. I don't know how his valuation's only 12. I just don't know. It's because he's a defender, probably. But I don't believe it. Quite frankly. Millwall bought a Derby goalkeeper, and he was a problem for us last season. Young Boys have got Volchenkov for the season. Anyone else? When I got on loan, it's probably a little too late. Solis went for 47.9. Fucking hell, Norwich going to be rich. FCSB are willing to offer Yanis Stoica and 1.2 million for Lorenzo De Angelis. I don't even need to look at the player to say no. I know he's not having a good time of it right now, but it will come around. Don't think there's going to be much more now. There's going to be that customary offer that's always fucking late. I meant to actually look through all the clubs before I press the last hour. 1.3 billion. Vlad Kulic has sent me a message. We've got the updated youth squad academy, whatever. Youth academy is what I was trying to say. Kaklamanakis is looking very good. His potential's gone up, I think. Everson's has gone slightly down, but at least it's rounding out now. Mid-70s isn't too bad. As we're looking down here, I don't think there's anyone we can actually justify releasing apart from maybe Simonson and Fries. But I've not really put enough time into them. And Fries' potential look quite good. Great win, boss. That's why I told you that me playing would help us 3 points. Brilliant. You were very good as well. Deserved a clean sheet, quite frankly. It's unfortunate you didn't get it. Happy you're loaning me out. Well, I'm not now. I put you on too late. I thought he was already on it, to be honest. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the youth scout reports. Mikhail Nakimov's coming in first. He is scouting Greece. We've got Georgios Kalivas, who is nowhere near good enough. Nikos Georgiadis, he's not good enough in terms of overall. Hemeros Christakos, I can risk him. See what happens with him. Damianos Xenakis, he's not coming in. We've got Milos Kalivas. I'm probably butchering all these. And Argus Maris will not be coming in either. Only one good Greek player on that report. From Sweden, it's Anton Nyberg. Joachim Hermansson. He's not quite there, is he? His value's okay, but potential's not really great. Johannes Nystrom. He's not coming in. Lucas Henriksen will be another one that won't be signing here. Oscar Hermansson, nope. And Isaac Carlson. We had a Carlson, but the save didn't save, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll get another good Carlson, but that one wasn't it. From Iceland, we've got Sigurdur Wage with his scout report. Asbjorn Magnusson. I can't read that name, so I'm glad he's not coming into the club. Ulfur Jensen. Why did I scout Iceland? Fucking hell. Ulfur Magnusson. He's not good enough in terms of overall. Brynjar Olafsson is not good in terms of potential. Stein Blondal, he's not good enough. And I think this could be the hidden grace here. Freeman Hawkson coming in. And he like, makes you tingle. That looks a very good player right there. Before we advance, we'll take a look at the Youth Academy. Kaklamanakis might have some competition up at the top. He does. Hawkson. Ooh, a right back as well. Would he be better anywhere else? No, he's actually a right back. He actually is. Immediate development plan for him. And we'll give one to, I think it was Christakos we signed as well. Put a development plan. He's going to have... Is it reckon to defensive work rate and pace? Not really. We'll do that. Just to, his pace absolutely needs work. His defensive work rate can wait because he won't play him for a little bit. Who else was it? It was Samaras needs another one, or it needs a one to be honest. I think he needs to be working on his passing, quite frankly. So put him as a wide playmaker. His skill moves will go up as well, which is quite good. And then it was Christakos. It doesn't look as good as I thought he would, quite frankly, but we'll give him a bit of time. He looks like a... Does he look like a winger? He does look like a winger, actually, yeah. In terms of what he needs to improve on, pretty much fucking everything. But we'll get his dribbling up first, as well as his attacking work rate. And Haugen, did we sign him just there? I don't remember signing him just there. Well, these ones are going to need development plans. But we'll do them off screen. It's just the ones that I know are going to become stars. How is our overall 90 now? We're 55 at the start of the season, man. We were struggling. Oh, shit. Okay, Empoli want to sign Lorenzo De Angelis. Obviously, he wouldn't go till January. But the thing is, he's not going at all, so... Don't really know what to tell you. Confidence rating. We're above our target now. We've really turned this fucking club around. We've made them believe in us a bit more. I don't know how to tell them that we're not getting automatic promotion. It's probably more of a playoff scrap, to be quite frank with you, but you never know, alright? I know I should be doing these trainings before anyone in the comments says you should be doing these trainings. I don't want to. Canada want us for their international management. There's only one team that I will accept an international management offer from, and once they come up, I'll accept them. Until then, you won't know. If I've already said it in previous videos, go back and find it. Because I will not be telling anything. So, Vlad Kulic has a loan offer. Oh no, this is news we offer here, but we'll read that in a second. From RB Salzburg. And obviously it won't happen until January, so what we're going to do is we're only going to do it for a 6-month agreement. Potentially sell him on at the end of the season, quite honestly. Because there's so many players I like to keep on, but some of them just aren't going to grow well enough. I think he may... I believe he may have the capacity to further improve on his numbers. Oh, is he 91 then now? Oh, fucking hell, he is. Why does it take so long to load? Come on. I know he's the best player in the world now. Yeah, he's reached his peak. He has done that. How has his pace gone down then? He was 85 pace. Well then, I mean, he's 91 rated. Fucking hell. Pretty much a completed article. Let's leave him as that then. It doesn't really matter. Form excellent. Of course he is. It's Jay Mason. But look how much he gaps the rest of the team. Next time is Shuhu on an 81. What's the financial worth for some of these players, actually, before we move on? Mason's got to be... Oh my fucking god. If I was to cash in on him, which I'm absolutely not doing in a million years, I could get so much money for that guy. All the most expensive players are probably players we won't even cash in on. We'll probably try and keep them as the core squad. I don't want to sell players on just for the sake of selling them on. Alright, next up we've got Coventry, but we're going to save over first and foremost because I don't want to lose any progress. And second, we're going to go over the biggest transfers of the summer window here. So let's see what we have as the biggest transfers. Bum bum bum. I think it's Oyarzabal still, but I could be wrong. It is. Oyarzabal, the biggest of the window. At this point is 89. He's gone from Real Sociedad to Inter Milan for 144.7 million. We've got Lautaro Martinez going from Atletico to Manchester City for 142.7 million. I think I'll make it, because it seems like there's so many high prices for these players, I think I'll stop reading at maybe 50 or 60 million, depending on how many there is. Leicester City have sold Ruben Neves, even though they had him, to Napoli for 108.1 million. Fair enough. Carlos Soler has gone from Lazio to Wolves for 101.9 million. Deo Upamecano has gone from Bayern Munich to Manchester City for 101.7 million. Christopher Nkunku has gone from Juventus to Sevilla for 95.3 million. Manuel Locatelli from Juventus to Barcelona for 91.5 million. We've got Sergei Milinkovic-Savic from Real Sociedad to Liverpool for 83 million. Richarlison's gone from West Ham to Atalanta for 82 million. Romelu Lukaku's gone from Chelsea to Leicester. I thought he'd go to Inter, to be honest. But 81.3 million for him. Is his rating still good? 88. He's still a solid striker then. I've forgotten his first name. But Aurelien Tchouameni has gone from Monaco to Atletico Madrid for 79.7 million. If we needed a midfielder maybe in the Premier League, we could look upon him. But obviously we need to have a lot of money as well, which we don't have yet. Pau Torres has gone from Juventus to Chelsea for 74.3 million. Timo Werner, it looks like they've done a swap deal there. Timo Werner's gone from Chelsea to Juventus to 71.3 million. Jonathan David going from Lyon to Real Madrid for 70.2 million. Renan Lodi from Milan to Chelsea for 69.7 million. Kudus, I don't know his first name. Mohamed Kudus has gone from Ajax to Hertha Berlin for 69.3 million. Guerreri has gone from Burnley to Brighton for 68.1 million. I got that the wrong way around there. Jose Maria Jimenez has gone from Atletico Madrid to Napoli for 66.8 million. I can't read numbers. Nice have sold Dominic Calvert-Lewin to Chelsea for 66.3 million. Bukayo Saka, how's he only worth 65.8 even though he's 23? Oh, that's interesting on that. I mean, Villarreal got a good deal there, quite frankly. Atletico Madrid have sold Bukayo Saka to Villarreal for 65.8 million. Renato Sanchez has gone from Monaco to Wolfsburg for 65.3 million. James Maddison from Leicester to West Ham, 62.1 million. Casemiro has gone from Real Madrid to Manchester United, 59.7 million. I'll go down to 50 million. Sevilla have sold Kimpembe to Juventus for 59.6 million. Wijndal has gone from Arsenal to Borussia Dortmund for 58.9 million. Rasic gone from Newcastle to Leicester for 58.4 million. Adam Hlošek has made the move, and he's only going to get better. Hertha Berlin have sold him for 58 million to Real Sociedad. We're still keeping an eye on him. And we know he's 82. I don't know why it's hiding the rating from us. Gabriel Martinelli has gone from Wolfsburg to Real Sociedad for 57.1 million. They've splashed out with the money they got from Oyarzabal, I'll tell you that much. Bernardo Silva gone from Manchester City to Juventus for 57 million. Matthias Ginter gone from Paris Saint-Germain to Atletico Madrid, 56.6 million. Macias has gone from Bruges to Brentford, 55.9 million. Zakaria has gone from Berlin to Lille, 55.4 million. Nunez has gone from Marseille to Milan for 53.5 million. Leimer has gone from Inter Milan to PSG for 52.8 million. We've got Sporting selling Bragança, I probably pronounced that wrong, to Celta Vigo, 51.2 million. Mikael Damsgaard has gone from Sampdoria to Nice for 50.9 million. Might be one of the last ones to read, but Jude Bellingham has... what the fuck is this? Actually, hold on a minute. Why has he moved there? Well, okay, whatever. Jude Bellingham's moved from Borussia Dortmund to Levante for 50 million. And we'll roll. Oh my god, little snake. John Stones to Man United. But we'll scroll down the rest. I'm not going to read any more out. Tony Marshall's gone to Liverpool. It's all gone fucking wrong, hasn't it? Palacios, we just faced him and now he's gone to fucking Lazio. 83 rated, no wonder we lost. Timber, Ruiz, Blas, Stengs, and Evan Nielsen. Well, some big moves, some snaky moves, and just some weird moves in all honesty. So to recap the episode, before we end it off, we took on Norwich to kick off today's episode. After being 1-0 up for the majority of the game, we ended up losing 2-1. We then bounced back with a 3-2 win over QPR, which is very good. We won't talk too much in depth about the Crystal Palace game in the Carabao Cup. What happened was, it was a very even game, and then suddenly they just turned into prime Barcelona, smashed us in the second half. We lost 5-1. And we finished off the episode with what should have been a 3-0 win against Birmingham, but it ended up being 3-1 due to a last-minute consolation by one of their midfielders. I think it was Sunjic? I think it was his name anyway. 3-1 at their stadium. Next episode, we will have Coventry at the Roydwood. We'll then take on Stoke City at the... Oh my god, I should know their stadium. It might still be the Britannia. It might have changed, but we'll take on Stoke away. It's going to be a rainy night in Stoke, but luckily it might not rain, and it's also on a Saturday. Reading our third game next episode at the Roydwood Terrace before a big final clash against a team that should really be going straight back up, but I don't know what position they're in, to be quite honest with you. We're against Watford at Vicarage Road. Just a quick look at the table before we do end off. Watford are second, so that's fair enough. No arguments there then. It's going to be a very hard playoff race. We're not going to get automatic promotion. I'm just going to say it now. I might manage to pull off something insane, but I doubt it. Looking at the table though, Norwich top of the table, Watford in the automatic promotion spot, Nottingham Forest, Cullingworth, Sheffield United, Preston complete the top 6. As we read down, you can see where everyone else is. We'll take a look at the relegation zone after 6 games as well. Occupying those relegation spots aren't Bristol City for once, but Blackburn, Hull and Swansea. Now I expect Hull and Swansea probably to be in there. Blackburn I do not, unless they sold Ben Brereton Diaz, which might be the case. But anyway, that is going to end Season 4, Episode 3 of the Cullingworth FC Career Club Career Mode. I will see you next time. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Bye-bye.